everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. I am your host, Nick Slade, along with Mo Brothers.
Mo Brothers. Hello.
Yeah, we're ready to kick off the biggest party of the summer as we review night one of WWE SummerSlam 2026. Are you excited, Mo?
E- as excited as a hot summer hot dog with a bowl of ice cream.
Oh, now I want a real hot dog real bad. Oh, yeah, but we know it's going to get hot because we're going to hell with Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. But let's go ahead and get started for night one of SummerSlam. Yeah. They really don't like using night one and night two, do they? It's Saturday and Sunday.
Everybody sees the swagger, the success, the charisma. Can't teach that part. But what they don't see is the focus it takes to get here. Every rep, every sacrifice.
How do you think they get the physiques that they do? Training hard like absolute animals. They're putting in the work.
That's how you earn the right to walk through this time. And that's how every WWE superstar earned theirs. Doesn't matter if your tunnel leads to a field or a ring. Pressure's on the other side. Bet. Hell in a Cell, man, that's just different.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be the main event. Because when they were showing the advertised night one, night two, they showed that match on the graphic for night one, and then Roman and Seth for night two. So I assume those are the two main events. Because as big as Cody versus Punk is, Hell in a Cell is also with Brock Lesnar in Minnesota, and what might be his last match. Which they've gone out of their way to make sure not to call it a retirement match.
Because they kind of messed that up when he did it in the ring at WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, he did that on his own. I don't know. I guess Brock Lesnar quit when Brock Lesnar's good damn ready to quit.
You are looking live at US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. A capacity crowd here tonight for SummerSlam Saturday.
SSS. Triple S. All right, we're starting with the women's world title.
I had to make sure to pause it before. Like, this is as far as I got live.
Mm-hmm.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Tokyo, Japan.
I like how her name flashed between English and Japanese.
I've called the genius of the sky the best wrestler in the world today, and an opportunity to.
I mean, it's similar to how her regular entrance for a bit was.
She defeated the champion Liv Morgan in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament back at the end of June to earn this opportunity tonight.
Yeah, a massive result and an arduous pathway to get this championship opportunity, but ultimately, as
her opponent tonight, Liv Morgan, says it's not about tournaments, it's about championships, and Iyo has to convert tonight.
Oh, thank God it's not the red Hell in a Cell.
I mean, it should be purple.
Yeah, I would live to retain.
Representing the Judgement Day, she is the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Hey, wait, I know you voted at least a dozen times because in the build-up to SummerSlam, Wingstop provided fans the opportunity to vote on what gear Liv Morgan would wear during her match. With over 21,000 votes cast, the winner was quiet about it. Huge thanks to all who voted, including my partner, Wade Barrett. Wingstop is here. Get yours at wingstop.com.
Seems like an odd thing to make a decision about. Using the power of wings.
Power of wings, you can accomplish anything.
That's what the big wing companies want you to think.
She is undefeated at SummerSlam. She beat Ronda Rousey a few years
They're in league with big dipping sauce.
back in 2024. That was the night that Dominic Mysterio.
Oh no, they begrudgingly accept each other.
Also, 2-1 in matches versus Iyo Sky. Yes, that's whatever, Michael Cole. Liv Morgan has done her homework on Iyo Sky. She has some past history with Sky, as you mentioned, as she gets the tactics right in the biggest of moments, and they've got much bigger than right here at SummerSlam. The official in this matchup, none other than Jessica Carr, and this is for the Women's World Championship. For Iyo Sky, she has great memories of SummerSlam. Back in 2023, Iyo Sky cashed in Money in the Bank to win a World Championship at this event. She hopes to be able to win the title here tonight. If you're Liv Morgan, how do you keep the championship? Because keep in mind, Wade, this is her first defense since she beat Stephanie McCare all the way back in April at WrestleMania.
I don't know if you want to
Point that out.
Yeah.
We got 4 months without title defense. What the fuck? All right. See if this works.
How do you win the championship here at SummerSlam? Well, what is Iyo Sky better at than any woman we've ever seen? Two things: speed and aerial ability. The genius of
Yeah, screw you, Netflix. Look about here.
Iyo Sky is hungry for a title. It has been a year since she held the world championship. Iyo, who knocked off Liv in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
She's hungry for a title, but is she hungry like the wolf?
Liv misses wildly. Now Iyo looks to pick up the pace. The elusive style of Iyo Sky as she takes out the champion.
What?
Basement drop kick, down goes Morgan. And right off the bat, Liv Morgan tried her best to completely swarm Iyo Sky, but it's that superior movement.
Is she gonna fly?
That's got her back on top. Well, right off the bat, the WWE fans here in Minnesota firmly behind the genius in the sky, but Liv Morgan tries to counter and runs into her right hand.
This match with Liv Morgan is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. That's really brilliant.
See, that's a massive mistake for me by Iyo Sky there. You try and do something special.
Somebody has fun with trying to decide like which advertisement goes with which match because they theme it up a lot.
I mean,
because
it definitely helps.
Like the General Auto, usually sponsors the Ring General Gunter's matches.
First ever crown jewel champion, also a Money in the Bank winner. Great resume for Morgan.
Just very screamed in ref's face.
Jessica Carr. Well, Jessica Carr has had many issues with many superstars, not least Becky Lynch. Why? Because she's doing her job? No, she counts too fast at times, depending on who the competitor is. And I see some of that rubbing up on Liv Morgan right now. We're going to keep it on. And suddenly, Morgan has taken complete control of this match, toying now with Iyo Sky and a kick.
Oh, damn.
Morgan now focusing on the midsection after Iyo went ribs first into the barricade moments ago. Yeah, very difficult to take flight and use your high-flying arsenal when your ribs are so busted. And clearly, zeroing in on that now is Liv Morgan. I like the way you mentioned all the...
Oh, she's doing Three Amigos.
Iyo Sky, clearly one of the most popular superstars on the planet. And finally, I think Liv Morgan is getting a little love now. And Liv Morgan delivering the Three Amigos, paying homage, of course, in Minnesota.
Three Amigos.
I thought I heard him say that. Amigos.
A.k.a. Loverboy, up that Inzaguri. Hook of the leg now on Sky, who just gets the shoulder up at 2. And that was a weak kick out right there from Iyo Sky. We're still fairly early in this match, but it shows you how much has been taken out of Sky. And it's offense.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Step up Inzaguri right to the temple of Iyo Sky. And Sky looks a shadow of the woman she was just moments earlier. Yeah, Liv Morgan into the corner. And Iyo Sky is stunned right now. And
that's a huge arena.
Rolls through to the center of the ring to try to create some space. Sky now. Nice pinning. Oh, man.
Is he?
Ugh.
You could easily have a WrestleMania there.
How much is left in the tank of the genius of the Sky? Liv Morgan better recover quick. Yeah, but here's the thing. Iyo Sky, with just that little flurry of offense, has allowed herself some space here and some time to regroup against the champion. Yeah, she was absolutely getting smothered by Liv Morgan. It's a desperate time for Iyo Sky, but Iyo Sky now bouncing back with that Shote uppercut. Yeah, face first goes Morgan into the mat. Iyo Sky now closing in on taking out the champ. Kick right to the temple. Championship levels of recuperation there from Iyo Sky, who is immediately now completely back on top. Some of the greatest stamina we have seen in WWE. Iyo got caught up momentarily in the ropes, but did not allow it to affect her as she goes to work on the right arm of Morgan. Shows you how nimble Iyo Sky is. Even a little mistake in the corner, she can still capitalize. Iyo missile drop kick. Morgan's now in trouble. And you feel Iyo building momentum here. Bringing the crowd to They love the genius of the Sky. It's a woman at the peak of her powers right now. Iyo with a bullet train attack in the corner. And now it's Morgan to roll out to the apron to try to catch her breath. This has been a great onslaught by Iyo Sky. A small move by Liv Morgan, but pounced on immediately by Iyo Sky. Nowhere to hide here. Oh, now Iyo looking for the sunset.
Oh,
Oh!
he did it. She surprised herself.
Pulls Iyo Sky even closer to a world championship. But remember, Wade, champion's advantage here tonight. Sky has to pin or submit the champ. I'll take a look at the impact on Liv Morgan. Not only the back and the spine, but also the back of the head of Morgan, whiplashing against those very, very thin pads of solid concrete underneath there. And Iyo realizes she's got to get Morgan back into the ring. The official at a count of 4. Sky now back out to the apron. Morgan's in trouble. She's got to do something here to be able to regroup, Wade. Yeah, hopes are fading rapidly for the champion to hold on to a title here. Oh, look at this. I was wondering if they were going to show up. Roxanne Perez distracting the official. Intercontinental champion Raquel Rodriguez.
Jesus.
To Sky off the top rope. Liv Morgan crawls to the cover. And Iyo Sky stays in it. Well, it has been the modus operandum of the Judgment Day from their very inception, thriving in chaos.
It's how Raquel Rodriguez won the Intercontinental title Monday night.
Well, it's chaos that they create. Not quite enough there for Liv Morgan, but crucially, Liv Morgan is still in the fight and has a chance when it looked like she was about to be put to the sword.
Yeah, but mentally is she in the fight? Looking for Oblivion. Iyo Sky with a boot to the face. Roxanne Perez again up on the apron. Took a shot from Iyo, but did the distraction help Liv Morgan, and Liv now launched over the top rope to the floor, caught by Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel helped me the champ.
Hey, Raptor directly interfering in the match.
Don't worry, Io's got it.
Woo!
Liv Morgan managed to get out of the way, but the troops have been completely flattened there by Iyo Sky, putting her body on the line in pursuit of the goal.
And now Iyo back up to the apron, but Liv Morgan able to take advantage. Head scissors driving Iyo to the mat.
It shows you how important that distraction from the Judgment Day really was. And Liv Morgan needs to put this away right now. This might be the only chance she gets.
Yeah, I got to give Morgan some credit here that she's still in this fight thanks to the Judgment Day. The champion now going to head up to the top rope. Liv Morgan, don't see her fly that often. Iyo Sky, who's comfortable up there, with a shote.
She's like, get the fuck off.
Morgan just didn't have the balance to pull that move off quick enough. That is why people like Iyo Sky dominate the ropes, as she's about to do right here.
Dangerous situation here. What does Iyo Sky have planned? Morgan's on the top rope.
Oh.
Spanish fly.
Ooh.
Collapses into
Iyo Sky with the Spanish fly.
Why, oh why?
Liv Morgan kicking out there in
It's American Pie.
We'll take another look at this high-risk maneuver. Moonsault right who had congregated at ringside, and then followed it up with this Spanish fly from the top rope.
Damn.
Able to kick out, but only just. This one balanced on a knife edge now.
And this is the first matchup of the epic two-night SummerSlam. Live from US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. It's for the Women's World Championship. Morgan and Iyo Sky doing battle. Iyo with a right hand. Morgan with one of her own. No love lost between these two superstars. Morgan has not forgotten losing to Sky at Queen of the Ring. And now trash talking.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
On Iyo Sky. Iyo ducks underneath. Double underhook coming. Morgan face first.
Ooh.
Io's gonna go for the cover, but no.
And again.
Oh.
And still somehow Morgan maneuvering around the ring, just trying to get away from Iyo Sky.
What a maneuver.
But that might be the worst possible position you can end up in.
Oh, and went for the bullet train attack again, and Liv Morgan able to revert, looking for Oblivion, got caught by Sky. What's Iyo planning to do here? Oh!
Unique face plant maneuver there, eaten by Liv Morgan, and how crucial was that for Iyo Sky to avoid that Oblivion?
And now,
Oh. Ooh.
But that can't be how it ends.
Oh God, what a bitter pill to swallow that would have been for Liv Morgan to lose to her own move. So smart of Iyo Sky to attempt that.
That's not Oblivion. That's Skyrim.
For the rugged nature of Liv Morgan.
You don't want to get sued there.
Over the past couple of years, showing some guts here tonight. But Iyo Sky looking for over the moonsault to put this one away and win the championship.
Oh no! Oh no! She messed up her ankle. Oh! Code breaker off the top rope.
High drama in this matchup here tonight. Near fall after near fall.
Yeah, put the physical pain to one side just for a second. That part is obvious. The real problem now for both women is the mental pain of knowing you have hit enough to have this one won and somehow your opponent keeps kicking out. How do you deal with that? Morgan out, looking at Iyo Sky, who's up on the ropes. Again, looking for Oblivion. This time Iyo Sky moves out of harm's way yet again. Iyo now from behind, out to the apron. Morgan, a German suplex on the apron. What a physical contest. And a bullet trying to tap.
Ooh, you could hear the thud.
I heard the thud, yeah. This is a brutal match. Oh, but she messed up her knee.
Well, she's been messing up her knee.
Against Skull, against Steel, something is going to give. Now Iyo Sky looking to make it up to the top rope again. I'm not sure Morgan even has any idea what's going on. Sky over the boots up.
Oh no!
Liv got her boots up just in the nick of time, catching Sky. And now Morgan.
Oblivion. Oh no! Whoa!
She's like, no.
Oh, Codebreaker. And oh, couldn't dodge it twice. Morgan retains. Oh crap.
Kick off SummerSlam. Oh man, both women bringing their absolute best in a spectacular showdown. So many.
As long as no one has to call Morgan and Morgan, I think this was a decent match.
Forgot I was supposed to be doing
An Oblivion finally connecting. Iyo Sky. That was an astounding performance, but still, your women's world champ, the lovely lady Liv Morgan. Incredible action in this matchup, Wade. It went back and forth. Iyo Sky seemed to injure her ankle there. And watch Liv. This is tremendous. That second rope code breaker. Incredible effort from both women. It's that slow accumulation of damage that takes you down in the end. And both women absorbed so much, but it was ultimately this moment, knees first into the pole there, for Iyo Sky that just took a little of her pace off. And this is the big killer moment here. Iyo Sky nipping out of the first Oblivion, but one more lung blower, backing up Iyo Sky and immediately pouncing again. Nice turn of pace there from Liv Morgan. Like I say, I think that was attempt number 4, but finally it connects. Oblivion wins the gold for Morgan. An insane matchup to kick off SummerSlam Saturday. You may not like her attitude. You may not like Judgment Day. But you've got to respect Liv Morgan, the women's world champion. The Usos and Jacob. 6-man tag team matchup. Up next on SummerSlam. What was key? Gonna get this part though. We're gonna make a little bit better song.
I'm kind of surprised that they brought back Limp Bizkit for our theme song.
3 years in a row, Roman Reigns. That's the same title reign. Jesus. Cole, Mrs. Q.
Everybody at ringside here tonight. I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. Wade, what a matchup to kick off SummerSlam between Liv Morgan and Iyo Sky.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular, and you wouldn't expect any less from either of those. But that was the kind of match that in 25 years, people will still be raving about. You've got to save your best performances for the biggest stage.
Liv Morgan and Iyo Sky are on their way to legendary status. We have WWE legends in the house here tonight, including the world's strongest man. The Hall of Famer, Mark Henry, is here at SummerSlam.
I see one of the guys from Super Troopers in the back.
Is in the house. Dangerous Dan Spivey is here, enjoying SummerSlam. Real badass Dan Spivey. And the Mouth of the South.
The Mouth of the South.
The Hall of Famer, all a part of SummerSlam. You know, LJN WWE Superstar action figures are back and better than ever, bringing the unmistakable retro style fans know and love to an all-new lineup. Wave 5 arrives at Target in early 2027 and features Jey Uso, Brother Love, WWE Hall of Famer The Iron Sheik, and a special Ichiban Hulk Hogan figure. Plus, the LJN 2-pack is here. The Hart Foundation reunites Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart in a must-have set. Pre-order LJN WWE Superstars Wave 5 and the Hart Foundation 2-pack now at Target.com. Oh, folks, tonight's specialty camera is brought to you by...
Cole's having a bad night.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
What
Citizens are
is
advised to
this?
stay indoors.
Wait,
Is
this
Gears
is
of
for
War?
Gears of War.
Impacted areas. Please stand by and await further instructions.
Whatever match is coming up, it's probably sponsored by Gears of War.
Yeah, it's the 6-man tag. They're not even wearing like special Gears of War gear. Like, I thought they were...
On their, so the logos, I think on their attire are the skull.
Oh, you know, the New Day came out. They'd be wearing the full outfits.
Yeah, they got the skulls on. That's the extent. This would be a perfect time for Fatu to come out in some Gears attire.
He's got the skull. He's got the symbol on his mask. What the hell, dude?
The following is a 6-man tag
for one fall. Introducing first, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, and their tag team partner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
If that isn't an intimidating sight. Jacob Fatu, the heavy for the OTC, Roman Reigns, who I guarantee you, with his match tomorrow night versus Seth Rollins for the world title, is looking on to see how the Bloodline fares in this six-man tag match. If I was a betting man, I believe that the Bloodline will get along well in this tag match tonight because of Roman Reigns and that factor.
This will be his second pay-per-view.
Royce Keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he debuted at the Rumble. Yeah, it would be.
270 pounds, Royce Keys.
Big night for Royce Keys, the 2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. It is his first match at SummerSlam. Spoke to Royce earlier today, that he's never been more focused in his life. This is something he spent 20 years wishing and getting ready for.
Yeah, and nerves tend to get to a lot of superstars. I don't see that with Keys tonight. He is a take no prisoners, no nonsense vet. We're going to make his mark tonight at SummerSlam.
And his tag team partners. First, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in for 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa. Wait, let's not forget what Solo Sikoa accomplished last year at SummerSlam when he beat Jacob Fatu inside a steel cage. That is what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa is double tough, and let's not forget that the fact that Solo Sikoa is the one man in the family who has point blank refused to rejoin the Bloodline.
Yeah.
This seems like a odd combination of people.
The only thing they got in common is they got the Bloodline's enemy.
And their tag team partner from Los Angeles, California, weighing in for 240 pounds, Hell Hey Knight. LA Knight has been caught in this Bloodline vortex for a number of years now. Not to mention his opportunity to try to get a title off Roman Reigns. This man, LA Knight, won the United States Championship back in 2024 here at SummerSlam against Logan Paul. Oh, and wait a minute, wasted a little time to get this matchup underway, and this is going to be a chaotic brawl.
Yeah, it was never going to be a friendly sporting affair. It's about who can get up first on their opponents and put them away.
LA Knight, though, would go on to lose the United States Championship back at WrestleMania to one Jacob Fatu.
Let's not forget that LA Knight was actually tagging with the Bloodline just this WrestleMania a few months back against the Vision.
Yeah, before they were really formed into this Bloodline once again, I would say.
Certainly, waters have got a little murkier with the Bloodline ever
Jimmy
since.
Uso over the top and taking out Keys and Knight, and now Solo Sikoa coming up from main event Jey Uso, and now Jey Uso with a right hand as well, and Jey Uso and his younger brother Solo Sikoa going at it right now in the matchup. The Usos have a
Oh, reverse yeet.
Jey 5-1 in his career. Jimmy Uso's never lost a match at this event. Solo Sikoa with a big right.
I mean, arguably the greatest tag team of all time.
Is it juice out?
Records of all time.
Oh, he's mocking him.
Running back the Yeats, but well, got his own take on the Yeet.
That was really funny.
Solo Sikoa has really come out of his shell, hasn't he?
Yeah, little bro with zero respect for high-achieving twin older brothers, but let's see if Jacob Fatu can beat a little respect into Solo.
The Samoan werewolf. The man who had to join the Bloodline after losing to Roman Reigns back at Clash in Italy. And now Solo with a Samoan drop to Fatu.
Oh no.
Look at Jacob. Jacob just sat right back up.
I feel like this match is just gonna be a bunch of like Samoan people just hip shaking and gyrating.
Fatu is winning that duel.
You mentioned Solo Sikoa. There's the senton by Fatu. Solo has refused to go back to the family. Jacob Fatu said he's going to beat it into him.
So I think that's really interesting. Fatu and the Usos just a few months ago giving specific orders by Roman Reigns bring Solo back to the family. They failed at that. Now let's say they fail again tonight to put away this trio. Heads may well roll in the Bloodline.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Jey Uso. Hey, listen, for Solo Sikoa, he went out on a limb, practically begging LA Knight and Royce Keys to join forces to finally end the Bloodline once and for all. And you got to wonder if Royce Keys and LA Knight, for that matter, actually trust Solo Sikoa. I've talked about this at length on Monday Night Raw. LA Knight and this paranoia that has kicked in surrounding this years-long battle against the Bloodline.
Yeah, is it really paranoia if it is years-long issues that have scuppered his chances of winning?
It's not paranoia. It's the Usos.
Well, did you ever think you'd see the day that and a cheap
I mean, it is paranoia.
see the day when LA Knight was teaming with Solo Sikoa?
No, I never thought I would see that happen, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least for the duration of this matchup, so I get it. All these guys, Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and indeed LA Knight, are hyper aware that they need to take the Bloodline's power away before total domination of the industry happens once again.
Remember, Jacob Fatu was brought into WWE by that man that he's beating the hell out of right now, Solo Sikoa. And Fatu going to back it on up. Shades of the late, great Umaga. Fatu, trash-talking Keys and Knight as well. Cover by Jacob. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Sikoa.
Smack talk aplenty. Jacob Fatu is a man who is simply uncontrollable as we take another look at that running hip attack. Right,
So we're gonna call this like the Bloodline Bug Solo.
and there's one on the kisser of LA Knight for good measure. Cannot drop your guard around the Samoan werewolf.
No love lost with Knight and Fatu. And that slight little maneuver to the corner has allowed Solo Sikoa to try to fight back in this match. And Jacob, what a collision. Both men down in the middle of the ring.
Sikoa needs this tag in the worst way. The monster Royce Keys on the outside looks fresh as a daisy.
Don't call him a daisy. He'll kill you.
They call him a Monstar.
Jimmy Uso and
Like, did he play against the Looney Tunes in Space Jam?
Keys, who burst on the scene, mentioned earlier winning the Andre the Giant Memorial.
We'll never tell.
What a frame Royce Keys has, and he's using it to full effect. Big Jim now in a world of hurt.
Keys now sending Jim, nope, reversal. Keys into the corner, but explodes out of there with a clothesline. And now looking to power Jimmy Uso up. Keys showing off here. Oh, world's strongest slam delivered.
Right in front of Mark Henry, looking on too. He must be impressed.
And now a pop-up power bomb.
Ultimate spine buster just flattening Jey Uso.
And now Royce Keys, the southpaw, unloading with the left hand. Keys blasting Jacob off the apron.
Royce Keys ready to fight anyone at this point.
You know, it would be.
Allows Jimmy Uso now to take control.
I find it hard to think that the Bloodline is gonna lose this because they're the one in the branded attire.
Keys had things going his way after that spine buster, but an interference and a distraction has allowed Jimmy Uso to take control.
Oh, he's got 5 bodies dropped right now, although Keys back to his feet rapidly.
And the big man going to climb up to the second.
I don't know. I think they got the key to victory right there.
Keys have in mind here.
Boo.
Whatever he wants power-wise from the most freakish of angles, and I would not want to be Jimmy Uso right now.
Trying to power Jimmy up. Jimmy trying to counter. Trying to shift his balance.
So difficult to do on an unstable base on the ropes, but if anyone can, Royce Keys can.
Oh, he can.
Oh!
To an avalanche slam. Royce Keys somehow pulled that off.
Royce, top choice power slam. But so much taken out of Keys already, just cannot make that cover on Big Jim Uso, who may well have sustained an injury to that left leg.
And now LA Knight on the apron, looking to make
Yeah.
the tag. Oh, and look at this, LA Knight now exploding into the ring. Knight going to work on Jey Uso. Reversal, Jey sent into the ropes. LA Knight now scoop slam. LA Knight.
LA Knight simply enjoying this a little too much.
L. A. Yeah.
This is cathartic.
This is Kavorka.
And a big boot right to
What?
the face of Jacob Fatu. LA Knight has been waiting for this. Look for the BFT. Jey Uso.
Ooh.
A spear into the cover. Knight kicks out.
I was going to say Roman Reigns would have been proud of that one from Jey Uso, but that kick out means there's too much left in the tank of the megastar, not letting this one slip between his hands.
Capacity crowd here tonight, US Bank Stadium, Minnesota. 6-man tag team.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
LA Knight off the spear. In trouble in the center of the ring as Jey Uso now heads up toward the top rope. LA Knight back to his feet.
The guy is nimble.
Superplex.
There's that megaplex, but
Look out. Jey Uso with an Uso splash.
a referee losing control here. We go bedlam in this one.
Ooh, rock bottom.
With a spinning solo. Jacob Fatu.
Oh.
Solo with the impaler DDT. Uh-oh. Turn around, Jacob. Your old buddy. Your old running buddy. Royce Keys. Spine buster. And now the fight spills outside the ring. Royce Keys tried for months to stay away from a physical confrontation with his longtime friend Jacob Fatu.
Uh-oh, this looks bleak.
Fatu now looks
That could have been bad.
Keeper's area.
Converted that into a power slam at the last moment, and both men there may be completely wiped out of this one.
And meanwhile, LA Knight from behind, scooping up Jey Uso, looking to put him away. Knight in a kick out of 2. LA Knight misses wildly. Jey Uso with another spear. Another spear by Jey.
He just loves getting speared.
Going up top.
Sticking with the double whammy, the Uso special.
Uso splash. Covered by Jimmy. Knight is still in this match.
There's a tingling in the loins of the megastar that just about allowed him to kick out much to the.
What does he know about tingling in the loins of these superstars? That seems kind of unhinged.
With the count there, the Usos thought it was 3.
I mean, it was a double bullseye from the Uso. That was perfection, and that historically has always worked.
And now Jey Uso is the legal man. They're calling for it. The Usos are calling for the 1D, the one and done, but Samoan spike. Jey doesn't realize what happened. Now he does. LA Knight, BFT,
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wade, what does this mean for Knight, Sikoa, and Royce Keys?
I mean, that is a highly effective trio, and I don't know what chemistry Solo Sikoa was cooking up with these three, but damn, it worked like a treat. As far as all for the Bloodline, they are going to have to go back to Roman Reigns, the OTC, and explain why they failed here tonight at SummerSlam. Well, this is the moment Royce Keys averted disaster with that power slam to Jacob Fatu. And this is the moment Jimmy Uso thought he put this one to bed from the top rope, right after a spear from Jey Uso. Just perfection, and it should have been it, but the megastar had something stirring tonight to keep himself in this one.
And the Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa. Jey Uso just realizing what happened. BFT from LA Knight and the victory. Meanwhile, in the ring, Wade, Solo Sikoa is telling LA Knight, I told you so. I told you we needed to bring forces, to join forces, to bring...
Just for a hug.
They aren't best friends.
I like babyface Solo. Solo running it back was the funniest part. That was hilarious. So for SummerSlam 2023, where Brock Lesnar F5's a shark. Oh, that's when Orton cashed in on Daniel Bryan. Oh, that was a great commercial too. They were all having a backyard barbecue. I miss the commercials like that. They advertise it. Ugh, God, old. That was 2003. Gunter. All right, here we go. Gunter versus Nick Aldis.
Looks to take out Nick Aldis in Aldis' first match in 3 years. It's next.
There's something here that
Yeah,
looks like
probably.
a Range Rover Cybertruck.
The general has
Sponsored by Super Troopers.
See the general sponsoring Gunter's match again.
They give you a break on your car insurance when you need it most.
Go on.
Fan of the year.
Speaking of generals,
He was standing up for the jet.
I'm gonna be standing up in a moment, but it's not for the general. It's to let the dog out.
So you're the one that let the dogs out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the ring general, Gunter.
the career killer, the man who has ended the careers of Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, and tonight he wants to officially end the in-ring career of Nick Aldis.
So I wonder what Nick Aldis is going to come out to.
That's a good point.
So Gunter is a dominant wrestler, and he feels in his mind like the system has held him back. And the face of that system is Nick Aldis.
Yeah, a leave of absence as SmackDown general manager.
Aldis in a bag of chips.
That's fine. Oh, great.
Once a modern-day gladiator, Nick Aldis enters the ring for the first time in nearly 3 years. He's a man who has won world championships around the planet.
Well, that's great. They're acknowledging his TNA accolades.
Has the first opportunity to get into the ring in WWE. And it is
I mean, they tend to do it when it's convenient, but it really doesn't make sense to not acknowledge that.
Yeah, because they're partners right now.
making his WWE in-ring debut.
I mean, they could also acknowledge his NWA.
Yeah, they honestly could because WWE and NWA have a relationship too right now. They just had Natalia just made another appearance on NWA for their anniversary show.
But what a reception for Nick Aldis here tonight. On the Chris Van Vliet podcast this week, talked about the torturous pressure that is on him tonight. He was extremely emotional, saying he finally gets an opportunity and he doesn't want to let anyone down. That it might be my one shot here in WWE. He said, I had it come to me quickly. At 21 years old, I wasn't ready for the big time. He went on to beat Cody Rhodes for the NWA World title. He would beat the likes of Kurt Angle and AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy in his career. But tonight, Aldis with an uphill climb against Gunter.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. This is
Michael flubbed up. He was going to say the NWA World title, but he said NWA a world title.
competitive, but I will add the fact that 3 years out of the
I don't know why he's afraid. Like,
For a moment, I thought he said NWE, and then it's just like New Wrestling Entertainment.
I think he stopped himself suddenly and just said a world title. I was like, you can say NWA World title, Cole.
Can indeed become permanent, so these may be nervy early moments here for Nick Aldis.
Aldis under a lot of pressure against the ring general Gunter, one of the greatest wrestlers
on the planet today. If you're Aldis, what do you need to do to pull off a miracle?
Well, first of all, before anything else, you need to control that emotion. I started out with Nick Aldis back in 2004, had my first ever in-ring match with Nick in a pub in front of 10 people. These are boyhood dreams that are coming true for Nick Aldis, but if he's not careful, this rapidly will descend into a farce and a nightmare for the English.
Wade, you know Nick Aldis perhaps better than anyone, and when it comes to being in the ring, you had your very first match of your career against this man.
Yes, I did, going way, way back right now. And I'll tell you, Nick stepping into the ring with this duration of break that he's had since he last competed is almost like me stepping back in the ring.
I feel like I might recognize the guy in the purple hat in the second row when it cuts to the hard cam.
What do you think of all this so far?
Well, it's more Gunter I'm focused on. I think Gunter is taking Nick Aldis very lightly. He doesn't want to make a fool of himself, and Gunter needs to be careful here because clearly, physically at least, Nick Aldis absolutely looks the part and more.
Well, Gunter forced this, right? He went after Nick Aldis on a number of occasions, believes that Aldis was costing him a number of opportunities at the WWE Championship. Aldis had to be a man. He had to finally defend himself. Whether you agree with his actions or not, Aldis had to stand up for himself at some point.
Yeah, I did not agree with Nick interfering in the matchup at Saturday night's main event a couple of weeks ago, but put that to one side. You are in the hole now, Nick Aldis. And you have to be very careful that the fun doesn't end once that bell rings, and this could descend very quickly into a massive humiliation to the...
Oh, and a cheap shot by Gunter.
He was like, hell no. You're not slapping me.
1990 SummerSlam, Wembley Stadium in London, was the turning point in his life when he watched Bret Hart and British Bulldog do battle. In fact, Bret Hart became his idol. Bret sent him a text this week wishing Nick Aldis luck. And now the power of Aldis with Gunter. Oh!
Woo!
Aldis into the cover. Is it enough? Gunter kicks out at 2.
Oh, what a start here from Nick Aldis.
And Aldis now looking for the King's Lynn Cloverleaf.
King's Lynn, the town in England that Nick comes from in Norfolk.
Ooh, slapped him off the top.
Woo.
Do you hate to see it or do you love to see it?
I heard a boom.
Look, Big Boom AJ is not here.
I was like, that could be anything around here. It could be thunder. It could be somebody shooting a gun. I live out in the country.
Playing that wonderful game, Thunder Gun.
Gunter had a lot of people in his corner when Aldis did not, as he's driven face first into the ring post.
Oh, it's Mickey James.
Gunter now talking trash to Nick Aldis' wife, the legendary Mickey James, his son Donovan, looking on here at ringside.
Yeah, and again, that plays into the emotional aspect of this for Nick. Having your family at ringside, watching you getting beaten down by the ring general, but wait up.
And again, looking for that cloverleaf, and Gunter has another counter.
Well, that's clearly the mission for Nick Aldis. Slap on that cloverleaf. That is his pathway to victory, at least in the mind of Nick Aldis. But trying to put it on a technical wizard like Gunter may be very, very difficult.
You know, Wade, we mentioned Nick Aldis not having a match in nearly 3 years. As you just take a look at this shot.
Yeah, his last match was somewhere on the indie scene, but I know his last televised match was in TNA, actually.
Completely knocked the wind out of anybody.
Oh, but again, it's one thing to be in ring
I
shape.
believe so. Yep.
Haven't competed in nearly 3 years, but then when you put all this pressure and stress on top of that, well,
Aldis clearly has the size and power to match Gunter, but with that enforced layoff from the ring, does he have the endurance and does he have the willpower to battle through the shots Gunter is giving him on this evidence? The answer is yes.
Aldis with some rights and then some chops. Whipped into the corner by Gunter, and it drops Aldis to his knees.
And I'll tell you right now, getting back in the ring at this level, no warm-up matches whatsoever, no matches against lesser competitors to make sure your ring shot may have been a bad move.
Partners, right?
Say that again.
Sparring partners.
Well, sparring partners.
Lesser competitors.
Training is one thing. Doing game speed in front of a live paying audience, in front of TV cameras, get all the pressure. Sparring only does one so much.
And you're in the ring against a man who's a two-time world champion. He won the world title from Damian Priest here at SummerSlam 2 years ago. Aldis ripping Gunter into the corner now. And now Nick Aldis. Knee right to the spine. And Aldis showing some signs of life. And again, looking to lock in the King's Lynn Cloverleaf. That's a mouthful. And now sweeper from Gunter.
Oh, this could be good night right now. This is usually the kiss of death when Gunter gets this locked in.
Oh man, I wish Gunter kissed them goodnight.
John Cena all about this. Aldis down to one knee. Gunter, the ring general, the career killer, looking to end the dreams of Nick Aldis tonight.
He's starting to get overwhelmed at this point. The referee taking a very close look, but Nick not ready to give it up quite yet.
Nick trying to make it to the ropes, and he drives Gunter head first into the top turnbuckle. And Aldis now with a little bit of an opportunity. The fans are on their feet. Aldis feeding off this crowd. And stops him in his tracks.
It's just a game.
You might as well call the ring general Nick Cage because he's trying to get a national treasure.
Gunter for making it to the top rope, and now what does Nick Aldis have in mind?
Give you a golf clap for that one.
In the trenches.
And a superplex by Aldis. And Nick's got a chance. The official Dan Engler checking on both men.
Take another look at this back and forth action. Just a depleting clothesline there from the ring general, but replied with this superplex from Nick Aldis, and both men wiped out.
You still have it.
You still got it.
Minnesota directed to Aldis.
I mean, this has been stunning from Aldis. And Aldis now taking control.
I can't believe Aldis has stayed in the fight as long as he has. Gunter now with chopped, trying to drive Aldis back to the ropes. Nick Aldis trying to show signs of life. Off the ropes now with a clothesline, dropping Gunter again. Nick Aldis fighting back.
Nick
Oh.
Just what I was about to say. Has the momentum snapped right back by the ring general.
And Aldis, and now outwitted Gunter there. Gunter back to his feet. Aldis as well, lifting Gunter up. Shades of David.
Ooh, running power slam.
Power slam. Hooks both ways. Gunter kicks at 2.
Yeah, Englishman of a certain generation love that move more than anything. As you said, to Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, main eventer of SummerSlam 92, winning the Intercontinental Championship.
And as I mentioned, the match that really made Nick Aldis believe he wanted to be a professional wrestler.
And this has just been stunning from Nick Aldis, now scaling the heights and could put this one away.
Aldis top rope, nobody home. Gunter ducked underneath. Aldis back to his feet. Gunter misses with a big boot. Aldis now with an opportunity. Right to the leg. Can he soften it up for the cloverleaf?
Nick looks as good as me.
Making a good driver by Nick Aldis, a version of it anyway. Didn't get all of it as he delivered the slam to Gunter. And now Aldis going to head up to the top rope now. And struggling a bit. You would expect that in this high-stakes match.
Woo!
The top. Shades of the Aldis of old.
And what a bullseye, and Gunter's in big trouble here. Nick Aldis may be about to pull off a miracle at SummerSlam.
How much does Nick have left? Can he dig down deep and put the ring general away? Elbow to the spine of Gunter, who's now writhing in pain.
Oh, this is the one thing Gunter did not envision happening here.
And here it comes. King's Lynn Cloverleaf, center of the ring. Aldis has won titles with this move. Gunter's in trouble. Gunter has nowhere to go. Can Aldis pull off a miracle? Oh, center of the ring is turning over. And now Gunter, look at his face.
Gunter's gonna do something.
How embarrassing this would be for the career killer.
Oh, he baits the rope.
Oh, tantalizingly close for Nick Aldis to pull off the biggest shock of the year.
Yeah, but Nick can't be disappointed here. He's got to get right back on the attack.
It's still there for the taking, Aldis.
Nick Aldis understands this could be his chance. his opportunity for one of the biggest upsets in WWE history. Sent Aldis into the turnbuckle in the corner.
Oh no.
The sleeper in now.
Oh.
Aldis turns it into a sleeper of his own.
Oh no.
Creates separation off a suplex.
It's like, how dare you try to put me to sleep?
Up, down, powerbomb, stacks him up. Aldis still in it. Kick out of two. Gunter again. Trying to wear Aldis down.
And this is that callous side of Gunter.
Oh no.
Yeah, the legs wrapped around.
No, he's good.
Gunter saying tap. Tap out, Nick. End this. Aldis flailing away. Nowhere to go. Wrapped up by this constrictor in the middle of the ring.
You gotta believe in the national treasure.
Inside Aldis, doing Nick.
Nick Aldis trying to fight back to a vertical base that he does. Aldis trying to create. Back to the mat by Gunter. Does Aldis have anything left?
Oh, damn it.
Nick Aldis has to tap out.
It was a good match.
It was.
Submission, the ring general, Gunter.
You have to wonder if the career killer killed another career here tonight. But what a performance by Nick Aldis.
Well, the face of Gunter really says it all. Gunter thought this was going to be a walk in the park, an exercise in humiliating his sometime GM Nick Aldis. It ended up being a fight for his life for the ring general, and one he only just won. Hats off to you, Nick Aldis.
Once again, Gunter survives here tonight.
Take another look back at some of this action. This was the moment Nick Aldis shot Gunter with a sleeper of his own, but fighting out with a Saito suplex before drilling Aldis with this powerbomb. And surely this had to be game over. The high stack pin, and somehow Nick Aldis digging deep enough and immediately back in the clutches of the ring general and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in, and after a magnificent fight and effort from Nick Aldis, the seemingly inevitable happened, the tap out and victory for Gunter.
Nick Aldis has absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about here tonight.
It's weird to hear the rest of the song still play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he takes off his boots, then we know he's done. Oh, swiping kid coming out to see him. Hopefully, Moose has not been brought in by WWE.
A proud young man, Donovan, the son of Nick Aldis, and of course the legendary Mickey James, his beautiful wife. Nick Aldis longed for this moment. He longed for this opportunity. He said, I'm not a victim. Success came to me early, and I wasn't ready for the spot, and I wasn't ready for WWE. He said he finally got an opportunity to come here and run Friday Night SmackDown as its general manager. And now a lifelong dream has come through for Nick Aldis to be able to compete inside a ring in WWE.
All right, we got 3 more matches.
And Club WWE is live now. Start earning rewards. Check out your exclusive member benefits and explore the catalog of premium content you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations.
What? Is Javon Evans just getting transported through time?
This Club WWE.
He's the new doctor. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Look at the Viking ship.
I kind of wonder if that is just there and they have to have the SummerSlam sales set up, or if that's if that was made for this event, because that seems like a lot.
I think that's what I saw. I remember that. That was great. Undertaker talked about that in interviews. They're talking about 92. SummerSlam in the UK. Oh, that was when Mysterio did his Silver Surfer outfit. To the cashed in.
Hey, Club WWE is officially open. This is the ultimate insider membership built for the fans who never miss a moment. Become a founding member and get access to the member shop, priority ticket access, points and rewards, and a content library you won't find anywhere else. Go to www.com/clubwwe and become a member. Hey, ringside, everybody. I'm Michael Cole. He's Wade Barrett. Man, what a performance by Nick Aldis just a few moments ago.
Yeah, I go back a long way with Nick. I just didn't want to see him get humiliated in that match tonight, which was a distinct possibility. He did way better than that. He blew all our minds, and I, for one, will not complain if we see Nick Aldis in a ring again one day.
Wade and I joined at ringside by our Spanish team, none other than Jerry Soto and Marcelo Rodriguez. Hey, guys.
Thank you, Wade. Come on, amigos. Somos latinos y nos encanta una fiesta.
There's Bubba Ray.
Yep.
I'm assuming that the rest of the people there are part of the Busted Open.
Oh.
We've got a lot in the house, including the UFC lightweight fighter, none other than Michael Chandler, who said he's a big Michael Cole fan earlier.
Liar if he said that.
How about Zach Brown, the musician, of course, his designer wife, Kendra Scott, enjoying the show here tonight. And our crew from Busted Open Radio.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Called it.
they're all here tonight. Remember, Busted Open Radio now part of
Well, Tommy Dreamer's free agent right now, so
Oh. It's one way to know who's coming out. Is this going to be where the betrayal comes in?
I believe so. The moment they lost their titles to Fatal Influence, it was a matter of time.
The following is a 6-woman tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Paige and WWE Hall of Famers, Brie
Ugh.
and Nikki Bella twins.
You're listening to the voice of our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor. These three women telling me earlier today, Wade, that their gear is unique tonight. It's all blended together. Everyone has a checker look for Brie, flames and chains for Paige, and their names on the back of their gear for Nikki Bella.
And that's not all they told you, was it, Michael Cole? They also told you to stay well away from them, you big creep. But I will agree that their gear looks immense.
Barrett's being a dick.
You and I should coordinate like that. Nikki Bella returning to action tonight for the first time in months. She her ankle, suffered a severe sprain.
And their opponents, JC Jane and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Lady Reed and Fallon Henley, Fatal Influence.
Wade, the group that has really taken Friday Night SmackDown by storm.
Oh, I love this trio since inception. Miladies of Fatal Influence, completely dominant for a couple of years in NXT and have seamlessly.
Everyone just loves throwing their shit on the camera.
Complete dominance and control. Of course, their crowning achievement being grabbing tag team gold a couple of weeks ago from two of their opponents tonight, Brie Bella and Paige.
Yeah, that happened at Saturday night's main event, historic Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, these are just a trio of women who are simply not happy to make up the numbers, not happy to sit in catering. They want the kingdom and they want it now.
As we're about to get underway in this matchup, I want to thank my guys back in Stamford, Connecticut, John Chick, Greg Miller, providing all the stats for this great SummerSlam weekend.
So the question for me, Cole, is this. Right off the bat, the entire methodology of Fatal Influence, the reason they've had all this success over the past couple of years, and indeed on SmackDown, has been the numbers game, the 3-on-1, the 3-on-2 situations. Now, the return of Nikki Bella has completely neutralized that. Can they get the job done when the numbers game is not...
What a right hand by Fallon Henley, the former one-time NXT North American champion, NXT tag champ as well, and now the current women's tag team champion. In there against the Hall of Famer, Brie Bella, former Divas champion in her own right, looking for her first win ever at SummerSlam.
So we got a bit of twin magic back in action here in the women's division, and we're going heavy early.
And now the yes kicks being delivered by Brie.
I wonder where she got that from.
I'm sure she just thought of it one day.
Mm.
When she makes it into this matchup, went for the cheap shots. Paige and Nikki drop off the apron.
Some cheap shots off their own. You come at us, you better not miss. You miss, and you get your face planted straight in those steel steps.
And Paige now, that running cross body, taking out Lady Reed. JC Jane goes down thanks to Nikki Bella. Meanwhile, action back in the ring. Brie and Fallon Henley, the legal women in this matchup.
Nikki Bella testing out that ankle early with a clothesline off to the floor, but now it's Brie Bella, the legal woman, and Fallon. Here we
JC
go.
Jane now takes advantage, ripping Brie. And the referee, Daphne LaShawn, has her work cut out for her in this one as Lady Reed continues the assault now on Brie Bella.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Oh, that was so ugly, and I heard Brie just screaming right there, all behind the referee's back. As underhanded as you like.
And now JC Jane with that cannonball into Brie in the corner. That may effectively make this a 3-on-2 match. And get back to the numbers game you were talking about.
I highly advise all of the women of the locker room to keep well clear of Fatal Influence. These ladies are vicious.
Indeed they are. JC Jane, a former two-time NXT champion, NXT tag champ as well, beat Stephanie McCurr to win one of her titles. And there's a set time by JC, hooks the leg, and a kick out now by Brie, who really has to make a tag.
Yeah, she's in a really, really bad way now, and it's not going to get any easier now they're in there with that leader of Fatal Influence, JC Jane, who has so much confidence and assuredness despite being such a new member here on the main roster.
And here's a woman that I'm so impressed with. She's only been in the wrestling ring for a couple of years. Laney Reid, former record-breaking track athlete in Alabama. Cover now, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Former rodeo champion in her own right. She's really taken to the squared circle.
Yeah, Jason Jen has really taken Laney Reid under her wing and brought out this vicious, vindictive side of Laney Reid. And I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Somebody who takes the orders, follows them to a T, and executes. And this Fatal Influence trio is really cooking now.
And Brie trying to fight out of the corner. Elbow well placed to Reid. And a shot to Paige as well. I should say to JC as well, as she needs to make a tag to Paige. And now kicks in outside the ring is Reid. And Brie Bella with an opportunity to make a tag.
Yeah, that was crucial movement there.
Her tagging arm's messed up.
Left in the tank to make it over to either Nikki or to Paige. And that was a small move there by Laney Reid.
A great move by Laney to get back into the ring and prevent Brie from making a tag.
Taking the right angle at the right time. And you can tell Fatal Influence, I think, at one point wanted Nikki Bella in the ring. Presumably a little ring rust after that injury. And they may not want her in right now. She's fresh. Laney's down. And this is a pivotal moment.
And here comes Nikki Bella exploding out of the corner. Couple of clotheslines now to Laney Reid. Nikki bounces Reid's face off her knee.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any ring rust whatsoever with Nikki Bella. Looks back to her Hall of Fame best.
And sends Fallon Henley into JC Jane. It up with a clothesline.
Interesting takedown.
Taking out 3 women in one go there.
Nikki, a 2-time Divas champion, Hall of Famer, X Factor. Here's the cover now by Nikki Bella. And a kick out.
And this is the Nikki Bella we have been missing. A generational great who helped turn the women's division into what it is today.
That's a lie.
And now the power of Nikki.
What do you mean? They said it. It's true.
Goes into the corner to take out Jane.
So many distractions in a match like this.
Almost had her.
Gonna pull a quick one there. Quick thinking from Laney Reid, but not enough. And a massive forearm smash to the jaw, Cole.
Yeah, Nikki Bella. Again, looking for her finishing move. Fallon Henley trying to hang on. Paige catches her with a kick. And Paige now with a cannonball off the apron. Meanwhile, Nikki connecting. Here's the cover on Reid. Hook of the leg. JC Jane breaks it up.
And that had to be pinpoint timing from the leader of Fatal Influence. And what a pinpoint shot to the jaw of Paige for good measure. Just complete dominance and cockiness, but do not take your eye off the Bellas.
Yeah, Brie with a right. Now trying to drag her sister, Nikki, back to her feet. Not quite sure what the Bellas are cooking up here.
The plan in hand. Can the plan be pulled off?
Oh, intercepted is Brie. They were going for a double team. Laney Reid now with a slip underneath. Roll through now. Oh, and a running knee by Laney Reid. Tag made to the other half of the tag team champions, Fallon Henley.
Well, Reid receipt there right to the jaw of Nikki Bella. And we've seen this before, Cole.
A double team. The tag champs. Cover. Hook of the leg. And Paige breaks it up.
And that was game over, if not for Paige right there. It's a move they've used several times in beatdowns. And this one's breaking down in a bad way.
It was like a double underhook.
Paige. And now Brie back into the ring.
Suplex pin.
I think so.
Sends Brie. No, Jane sent outside the ring.
Just nimble footwork there from Brie Bella.
Wow, what a move by Fallon Henley. There are bodies everywhere.
Oh, Michael Cole.
And Henley mocking the Bellas.
Ride him, cowgirl.
And now Henley. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, what a collision. Both women down.
Yeah, both had the same idea. One big swinging shot connecting to 2 jaws.
JC Jane wanting to make a tag. And she does. JC Jane is legal.
Yeah, this match is right for the pickings right now, but Paige just about saving Nikki Bella and perhaps making a tag at the same time.
Yeah, she did. Up over the top. Sunset flip into a pinning combination. Shoulders down. Kick out now by Jane. And Fallon Henley causing a distraction.
Too much left in the tank.
Oh.
Ooh. Jane into the cover off the rolling encore for the win.
Well, what a chaotic matchup. We asked in the early goings, could fatal influence still dominate without the numerical advantage? And on the evidence before us, the answer is a resounding yes. A force to be reckoned with. The future of the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, this is the moment JC Jane in the early goings took out Brie Bella. And this is when things started breaking down towards the end. Paige saving Nikki Bella, taking herself in the process and coming close here to scoring a major victory over the newcomer's fatal influence, but it was all to be denied. One rolling encore. That is the kiss of
I'm falling asleep. I'm tired.
before JC Jane.
Yeah, 2 more matches.
We have okay, 2 more.
Yeah, 6 matches on each night. Thank God this is an AEW show. Be here all night. I could take a nap and then still be on when I wake up.
Well, you gotta be awake for the betrayal.
Yeah.
Brie Bella talked a lot about not wanting to go forward at WrestleMania with the injury to her sister Nikki.
And there it is.
Well, the Bella's taking that loss badly, and all the blame being laid at the feet of Paige.
Wait a minute. Paige is a woman.
Well, I don't know if you can call it your house when you just lost, but
With the tag team titles together, and Nikki knows damn well that Paige has suffered from a series of neck injuries.
Surgically repaired neck that once ended the career of Paige, and it might be about to get an action replay.
What is this all about, Ray? Is it jealousy over what happened at WrestleMania?
You lose, there has to be consequences, Cole. That is the Bella's method.
I don't think this is just about a loss tonight. This has to go deeper than that. These 3 women were as close as sisters. Paige bailed Brie out at WrestleMania. And now they pulled this stunt at SummerSlam.
And the real Bellas are back.
Lesson learned. Don't ever take my spot.
Dangerous.
Oh, ladies and
what?
SummerSlam all over
Hamburg, Germany.
in Hamburg, Germany tonight.
Dublin.
Ireland, imagine what that party must be like.
Few Guinnesses getting sank right there in Dublin.
Mexico City, Mexico.
Mexico enjoying SummerSlam. How about down under in Australia? Melbourne is partying tonight. And in South America, Colombia enjoying SummerSlam.
This September, the biggest spectacle in Lucha Libre.
A Triple Mania, 2 nights.
This is Triple Mania. Due to overwhelming demand, Night 1 live at the MGM Grand Garden.
Was it overwhelming demand to be like, hey, go to one of the most expensive cities?
Well, it sold out for its original arena. That's why they moved to a bigger arena. So, yeah.
Tickets on sale for Las Vegas August 4.
Only match is really confirmed right now is Dominic versus El Grande for the AAA Mega title.
Pre-sale start Monday, August 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Tickets go on sale to the general public Tuesday, August 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific time via Access.com. All Triple Mania Elixir buyers will be contacted for their new seats at MGM Grand Garden Arena. Don't miss night 1 of this historic 2-night event live in Las Vegas. Cody Rhodes on your left. The WWE Champion CM Punk on your right. They meet for the undisputed WWE title live next.
Hmm. 2005.
How do you cash back?
Hey, Chase Freedom is the official credit card of SummerSlam. How about the 40th annual Survivor Series coming to Dyken Park? The Icebox, home of the Houston Astros in Houston, Texas on Saturday, November 28th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Tickets on sale this Friday, August 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central via Ticketmaster. Visit WWE.com/events now to register to be the first to receive pre-sale information for Survivor Series War Games. Well, still much more to come here on SummerSlam Saturday.
You're the American war hero.
Street Fighter.
The greatest fighters on earth.
My true opponent.
Oh, that's how Roman looks as a Kumo.
What is this? This is their...
Oh, Street Fighter advertisement.
We're not going to go with Guile Cody?
Fight.
This is about the probably one of the few times where it makes the most sense to have such a connection. Oh! The special edition helmet.
Perfect.
Wrestling has more than one royal thing.
Cody drawing inspiration from the character he'll play in Street Fighter, Guile. Roman Reigns is also featured in the film, portraying Akuma. Street Fighter hitting theaters October 16th.
For some reason, I thought it was coming out sooner than that.
Whoa. There it comes.
It's a pretty quiet walkout.
Come on.
It's been 13 years since he's defended.
Championship SummerSlam, yeah.
The undisputed WWE champion, CM Punk, dressed in the colors of the NHL's Minnesota North Stars, who used to be part of the NHL's Great Norris Division. You old-timers will recognize the Norris Division, known back in the day as the toughest division in all of the NHL. On the back of Punk's jacket, the number 20, celebrating the 20 years that CM Punk has been in professional wrestling, specifically here in WWE.
20 years straight in the WWE? That's crazy.
This This one's going to be spicy.
Not a hint of a smirk or a smile between them. Maximum tension in both their faces.
Let's head up to our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
All right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the Undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Senior official Charles Robinson will work this matchup tonight. Punk and Cody Rhodes battling it out for the undisputed WWE Championship. Careers have paralleled one another in many ways. These men were very close friends over the past couple of years, Wade, but it has really turned sour over the battle for this championship. Cody Rhodes said, I need to beat you. I need to win the championship tonight.
Yeah, friendship or championship is a battle that friendship has rarely won in this industry, and once again, championship has taken precedence between these two.
These two have gone one-on-one in singles matches in their career, but this is by far the one with the biggest, the one with the highest of stakes. Their first one-on-one match in 18 years, Punk and Rhodes here tonight.
Neither man resembles who they were back then 18 years ago. Both have gone on such arduous journeys, changed so much physically, professionally, mentally. We got no data on what happens when these two collide, but this is why we watch, isn't it, Cole? For these moments, two of the absolute best throwing down.
And Rhodes and Punk now exchanging chops in the early going of this matchup. Let's start with CM Punk. How does he keep the title tonight, Wade?
I knew you were going to ask me this. I've been trying to come up with an answer all day. I don't have one. Both of these two are so evenly matched. Physically, competitively, the best I've got is this. The mind games of CM Punk have unraveled many a competitor, and it may be the key to success against Cody tonight.
Here's an issue. You saw Cody Rhodes immediately go to his left arm. Punk realizes he may be hurt, and now Punk is attacking that arm.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to happen when you've got an opponent rattled, and then you've got a bullseye like that go after it, and you know full well that Punk has such a deep technical knowledge of this game. He is immediately laser focused in on what is going to damage that shoulder the most.
Yeah, hammerlock applied now to Cody. Cody trying to fight out of this, able to switch to behind and now into a side headlock on the champion Punk.
And that could be a desperation move from Cody, who knows full well he's already hurt. He's just trying to protect himself and come up with a strategy. How do I fight with a busted shoulder?
And Cody Rhodes has been very successful in recent years. Cover and a kick out here at SummerSlam. Another shoulder tackle, another cover by Cody. Kick out by Punk. And now Punk with position for a GTS. Cody, nice side headlock takedown, and now controls Punk. Cody Rhodes, a couple of years ago, here at SummerSlam, actually 3 years ago, beat Brock Lesnar at this event. Last year, he beat John Cena. Cody's been on a roll at SummerSlam.
Well, Cody's been on a career roll for the past 3 or so years. It's an all-timer, historic run that may well never be matched. But can he pull it out again? Eventually, you run out of good fortune in these big moments, and tonight could be that night for Cody.
Yeah, Punk trying to get a very bad taste out of his mouth here tonight from last year's SummerSlam. The night that he beat Gunter to win the World Championship, and just minutes later would lose in the ruse of the century when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank. Cody with a side headlock applied.
And you can see how tense this start has been from both men. No one's taken the big swing quite yet. It's a feeling out moment, knowing full well that one mistake will give your opponent such an advantage. And when the margins are so small between these two, that could be the killer.
Back twice in his career, Punk was cast in here at SummerSlam. And now, is this the pace, as you mentioned? Did you expect it to start this way?
100%. Look, everyone wants to go out all guns blazing, hit their biggest moves right from the off. You just cannot do that against an opponent as dangerous as Cody or as Punk. You have to play it carefully.
Punk, who won the championship in early July. Surprise entrant against Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw in Punk's hometown of Chicago. Something that really sent Sami Zayn off the deep end. He's got an opportunity tomorrow night at SummerSlam Sunday in the #1 contenders match against Finn Balor.
Yeah, there's simply no slowing down if you're the champion at this level. Regardless of who wins tonight, they're going to be straight in a firefight. Come SummerSlam Sunday, they will know their opponent at the end of the day.
Punk with a well-placed kicks the toe of his boot to the injured arm of Rhodes. Punk continues to wear Cody down, just like a doctor, a surgeon, precision to the attack on Rhodes.
I mean, you mentioned the 20-plus year career of CM Punk right here in WWE. He's fought so many opponents, been in so many live match situations that he knows full well exactly how to decimate an opponent once they show a little weakness.
Again, continuing to make Rhodes suffer. Cody realizing he's got to try to get out of this. That's a sweet move as he sends Punk through the ropes to the floor.
Yeah, trying to shake off that shoulder. It's done some real damage to Cody, and there's a mental element to that as well as the physical element. Well, Cody's got to figure out what part of my moveset can I actually pull off against Punk at this point.
Knee right to the face of Punk. And Cody Rhodes, what's he thinking about here?
Cody's going to fly like an eagle.
Woo!
Driving Punk to the floor.
Risk move for Cody, and it paid off. One move from Punk there, and Cody was eating concrete. Thankfully for him, a nice connection and an upper hand regain.
Yeah, Cody back in the ring to break the count. He understands he's got to pin or submit the champion to win the title. Champion's advantage here tonight. And now Punk driven into the barricade and into the timekeeper's area.
Yes. Cody wants no part of a count out against CM Punk, wants to win that championship. Needs to happen in the ring.
Well, if he wants to call himself QB1, he has to hold the title. It drives Cody Rhodes. Punk now off the barricade with a flying clothesline.
Well, it's killing two birds with one stone for Cody Rhodes. He needs to get the monkey of CM Punk off his back, that ghost that's haunting him, the fact that despite his time on top, despite the fact that he's beaten everybody, he still has to do it to CM Punk.
And Punk gonna work his way to the top rope. Cody Rhodes still favoring his left arm, and Punk goes.
I don't know why I can't remember. Was
Did
that
you ever
Cody?
play
On the arm of Rhodes.
what?
I was gonna say, who did suicide dive? That was Punk, right?
No, Cody did.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
That's right.
he flew like an eagle.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sorry, I'm tired. What were you about to ask me?
I was going to ask you if you ever had the chance to play the live action Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
No, but I've seen clips of it, so I'm familiar with it.
It was a special time. I kind of hope that they bring it back.
Physically, everything has to be firing the right way in order for him to continue as the best.
Especially as you get older.
Yeah, 100%. Those are the moments that the body breaks down quickly. Those are the moments that the weaknesses start to
Cody
show.
dropped down.
Yeah, you want to be the champion of the world. You can't have any weaknesses, and Punk knows that better than anyone.
And there's the uppercut. Cody Rhodes with a bad wing.
Ooh.
His left arm. And wait a minute, Punk's knee. Punk's knee gave out. You pointed that out earlier, and I believe it just buckled there as Punk came down hard.
I mean, it was a tiny little tweak earlier, and immediately you could see Punk was trying to hide it from Cody, but there's no hiding that one. I don't know if Cody's noticed or not, but if he has...
Oh, and a running knee.
Both men have a bull.
And Punk, you have to wonder if that affected him there. Both men now dinged up. Went for the bulldog. Cody Rhodes able to counter now. Cody turns his focus on the left knee of Punk, and Cody Rhodes now has an opening.
Okay, so you can hide pain to an extent, but when it's completely hampering your movement, there's simply no shifting it away from the gaze of your opponent.
So would you rather have a bad knee or a bad arm?
I mean, I would absolutely take a bad arm over a bad knee. Once your movement is gone, the bad knee of CM Punk, now you can't even get to your feet. You can't throw a punch. You can't dodge maneuvers. I'll take a bad shoulder every time over that.
And Cody Rhodes trying to beat off his adrenaline here. Punk, though, lifting Rhodes up. And again, the knee may have been an issue. Couldn't put him in position for the GTS. And Rhodes attacking once again. Dragon Lace takedown by Cody Rhodes.
Dragon screws always look
right to the mat.
Terrible.
They look gnarly.
The question for CM Punk. So are his high-speed, high-flying moves. You question what else does he have in his arsenal aside from some technical submissions, which may be the only path to victory if that knee is as bad as it looks.
Well, Cody has used the figure 4 in the past. Punk is dragged into the corner. Now he's fighting out of this, and the champion realizes he's on the ropes now.
Yeah, and this is the kind of time if you're Cody Rhodes, you take a few shots to the back, knowing full well that one shot to Punk's knee is worth the damage you are going to absorb.
Because again, if you can't plant on the knee, it takes the go to sleep completely out of the equation.
The high knee in the corner, the top rope elbow drop.
And Charles Robinson's ref.
I mean, you really start to struggle to see what Punk can connect with.
Come on, come on.
Is at this point.
2 more matches. We got.
This has been very physical since the beginning between these two very proud individuals, proud champions. And again, right to the leg. Did you see the way it Punk? Punk screaming in pain. And Cody showing a very vicious and aggressive side here.
Well, this is what you need to do at the top. How many people have been vicious and relentless against Cody Rhodes in the past? It's payback time now to one of his opponents.
That's a dragon. They call it. It's a dragon screw, right?
Yeah.
Over the past several years, he wants that back in the worst one.
And we've said it at the top of this matchup. Cody's words, I need to.
And Cody did it to Punk, right?
Anything he can do.
Yeah.
To win the championship.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And Punk now, right hands and a kick to the face of Cody, who's just trying to hang on. Remember, Cody only really has use of one arm.
So Cody's arm's messed up, Punk's legs messed up.
Set it in now, Punk, with Cody up for the go to sleep.
With their powers combined, they can take on one man.
Nice. Well, I did not see that coming. I think that was Punk perhaps attempting a drop kick there.
And Rhodes,
one leg up, the other leg not cooperating.
Rhodes is going for the disaster kick, and Punk intercepted.
Take another look at that. It was a unique retort from CM Punk. Just as Cody goes in for the kill there, you're right. It was like a flying big.
Woo!
Punk is feeling this now.
Yeah, there's the bulldog to Rhodes. And now Punk back to his feet. Battling Rhodes on one leg at this point. And power slam to Rhodes.
But every move is taking a ton out of CM Punk. And again, you want to try and stack offense. To do that, you need to move quickly. And that is not an option at the moment for CM Punk.
And now you talked about this. The injured knee perhaps taking the elbow out of play. And Punk, he took a long time trying to make it to the top rope.
Yeah, that was 2 or 3 times as long as CM Punk normally takes climbing those ropes. Hence why Cody's able to bounce up so quickly and get back on the attack.
And now Cody, top rope.
This doesn't look like it's gonna end well.
Body shot by Punk.
Well, both men physically hampered and both men stood in a perilous position here. Somebody's getting an ugly landing, and it looks like fortune has favored CM Punk.
How much does Punk have left? The undisputed WWE champion, looking to regroup, bad leg and all.
Well, the climb part is done, but the execution from up here could be the moment.
Trying to plant his injured left leg. Top rope now.
My elbow.
To the chest. Cover.
Not enough.
Kick out by Cody.
And that may be the burst of adrenaline inside CM Punk that blocks out the
Look in his eyes. What do you see?
Macho Man style and a bullseye right on the jaw of Cody
Boogers.
Rhodes, who's just too damn tough to stay down.
And Punk said it's nighty-night time. Time for Rhodes to go to sleep.
Over GTS.
Cody again, well-placed elbows to the jaw of Punk. And he continues the assault.
Again, a quick lift from Punk and a quick knee to the jaw would have ended it, but that left leg of his.
Whoop.
Cody cover. Cover for the championship. Punk survives.
Well, both men now in the space.
Not enough, Cody.
With very, very late kickouts here from offense and frustration starting to get to Cody now. Cody has to keep his head in the game here.
Well, Cody has done such a great job in the last few years of his career of staying under control. It's one of the reasons he's been so successful. He can't get caught up on it.
Oh.
This time by Rhodes. Punk collapses to the canvas. Cody shoots the half. Hooks the leg. Isn't it enough? Oh, and a kick out by Punk at 2.
And you talk about Cody Rhodes staying in control over the past few years. You're absolutely right, but nobody can get under competitive skin quite like CM Punk. And we've seen Cody rattled the past couple of weeks.
You see how Cody pulled down the knee pad of Punk to deliver the strikes to the bone, to the knee of the champion.
Yeah, there's a visceral feeling when there's no pad covering that knee and it takes a blow.
Oh. Oh.
Cody cutter.
That was a Cody cutter. That was
I mean, that was a top rope cutter.
Yeah. Looks more like he headbutted it. Let's see it again. Watch this. Okay, yeah, he did get him. It was weird the way I saw it.
And still connecting to perfection. That was astoundingly good. Like a heat-seeking missile, Cody Rhodes there. But here, in recent years, is how Punk has beaten people. That constant kicking out when it looks like it's over frustrates people to their doom.
For Cody Rhodes, don't get frustrated. Stay the course. Punk back to his one leg. Cody looking for crossroads. Punk drops down, catches Cody with the bad leg.
Yeah, normally a kick to the head. He aimed it right at that left shoulder of Cody.
And here it comes.
Here we are.
Looking for a figure 4. Punk drives Cody into the corner. Punk now from behind. Scoots Cody up. Shoulders down. Near fall. Cody fights through. Punk now with Cody up on his shoulders.
Oh, no.
Cody caught him.
Figure 4.
Woo!
I'm gonna use your leg to break your leg.
The champ is in agony.
Bad leg and all. Cody Rhodes worked this entire matchup to put this hold onto Punk, who's screaming and writhing in pain.
I don't know if I've ever heard CM Punk make a noise like that before. Can he block it out?
And Cody with the straight right hands to the champion. Will Punk tap? Will he give up? Will Cody become a 4-time WWE champion tonight?
Cody bridging up, increasing the leverage on that left leg of CM Punk.
Punk trying to fight out of it, trying to feed off the fans here in Minnesota. Critical point of the matchup, center of the ring. Punk trying to roll to his belly and switch. He switches now.
The pressure all on Cody Rhodes there.
And Punk rolls to the ropes and forces a break, but has the damage been done? Punk surviving there, but able to flip onto his belly.
I mean, that was a long time, and a master of the figure 4 leg lock, Cody Rhodes, applying maximum pressure on Punk. But how stubborn, how bloody-minded is CM Punk? And Cody's going for it again.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes understands he's got a wounded champion here. Oh, up by Punk, though. Punk looking for the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice now, locked in. Punk's bread and butter, his submission move. CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice in.
And that's the one move you do not really need your legs for, and it's locked in tight. Cody's in big trouble.
needs to make it to the ropes to force a break, and he does. And Punk's got a 5 count to break here. And
now, if Punk had a little more in the tank there, he could have dragged Cody to the middle of the ring before applying the Anaconda Vice. And even a kick from Punk is registering all the way up his body.
What a physical matchup between these two aggressive individuals tonight. Punk with a chop, drops Cody in the corner. And now CM Punk using his good knee to deliver the blows to the side of the head of Rhodes.
You have to be completely unyielding this deep into a matchup when you're so badly hurt. Just remember what's at stake. WWE gold. Your seat above the top of this industry.
And Punk believes now it may be time for Cody to go to sleep. Lifting Cody up on his shoulders yet again. And Cody now grabs the top rope. Falls to the mat. And now Cody.
Oh, over to Alabama Slam. Oh.
For an Alabama Slam, and Punk was able to somehow counter. Rolls through now.
Just to give Punk enough time to be like, hey, I'm choking you out.
Cody Rhodes is nowhere to go. Nowhere near the bottom rope for any sort of break here.
Well, a major chokehold locked in, and of course it's on that bad left shoulder of Cody's. Exacerbating the damage of this hold, and Cody may be fading.
And Cody trying to use his legs, and CM Punk shakes that off. Rhodes trying to do anything he can to force some sort of break here.
And Punk cannot afford to let go here, but he has no choice.
And now Punk, jackknife cover on the challenger. Cody bridges out.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, crossroads. Oh, kicked out right at right when the referee came down for 3.
And did that just break the spirit of Cody Rhodes? Here is your home run, beautiful reversal into the crossroads. And how many times has this been victorious for QB1? Well, not tonight, not against the champ CM Punk.
Showing respect by the capacity crowd here at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota for SummerSlam Saturday. The man who wants the WWE title for a 4th time in his career. Cody Rhodes against the 8-time world champion CM Punk.
And CM Punk seems to have no clue where he's at right now. Cannot defend himself.
Yeah, but can Cody put him away?
I mean, it takes a little something extra when you're in there.
It honestly annoys me that they're not counting CM Punk's ECW World Title reign. So WWE should be a 9-time world champion.
Well, they probably don't want to bring up ECW for probably a couple different reasons. I don't know.
If he counts his 1 Ring of Honor title run and his 2 AEW title runs, he's actually a 12-time world champion.
Rhodes just about in the nick of time moved mostly out of the way. I think that knee caught the top of Cody's head, and that might be the only reason Cody Rhodes was able to kick out there.
Punk with a moonsault.
With one good leg, too, and Cody got very lucky scrambling to the side just at the right moment there, and doesn't Punk know it?
We're deep into this matchup. Who's going to dig down deep? Who's going to survive? Who has the resilience in the heart and the stamina? Cover by Punk. Rhodes with the arm up again.
Who's got the cojones?
Just too stubborn to lose. That's where we're at right now.
This match could go all night. Just a classic battle between 2 gladiators. Paintbrush backhand by Punk. Went for the sweep. Cody able to land on his feet. Punk caught him with an axe handle to the face. And now Punk again with Cody.
Oh, GTS.
That won't be enough.
No, I don't think so either. He's too close to. Oh, he kicked out.
Oh, God, so close to victory for Punk. And I'll tell you right now, that was not the sweetest pin of Punk's career. Let's take another look.
Ooh.
First of all, due to the knee issue of Punk, takes a long time to crawl over to Cody. And then with the pin, it's not tightly stacked on the shoulders. I don't know if Punk has the power in that leg to manage to do so.
Yeah, Punk now outside the ring, limping over to Rhodes. He's going to use the Spanish announce table as he bounces Cody off the table. And now CM Punk, and you see the look in his eyes, and the aggressiveness and the viciousness of the champion. Rhodes is now stunned. And CM Punk now going to rip apart the Spanish announce table. And Punk now up on the table. Cody Rhodes is down.
Well, Punk knows he has to go for broke here. It has to be big. It's going to be ugly. And Cody's, oh no.
Ooh.
Cody dropping the champion on the table. Spine first, and now Cody taking control.
The swipe of the legs is all it takes to turn this one around for Cody.
Oh my God, Cody Rhodes looking for crossroads. Punk now looking for go to sleep, battling outside the ring here. And Punk
Ooh.
first to the steps. And Cody wisely breaks the count. Robinson, I believe, was at 8.
Well, Cody could have potentially beaten Punk there with just keeping him on the outside of the ring. But of course, championship doesn't change hands. And
now Cody ripping apart our table.
Cody can barely stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, you see the exhaustion that is set in on the challenger. The official Charles Robinson with some leeway in this championship match. Cody sending Punk back into the ring.
Cody knows full well he has to get it done inside those ropes if he wants to go home with the gold tonight. A win itself is not enough.
Oh.
Oh, GTS.
He's by the rope.
Cody grabs the rope again.
I noticed that some of the names around the ring are the wrestlers, which
Those frustrations are all CM Punk's.
And again, they spill outside the ring, just feet away from us. Cody Rhodes looking up at me moments ago with almost like a blank look in his eyes as he collapses to the floor in front of me. CM Punk now the champion with Cody Rhodes trying to lift him back to his feet.
Both men dazed and confused at this point, trying to put together a cohesive strategy to put your
CM Punk's about to kill himself.
And now Punk with Cody
Oh no, he's gonna go for that flying elbow.
Cody Rhodes, I don't think has anything left here, Wade.
Yeah.
Well, if he does have anything left, it looks like CM Punk.
Yeah.
Punk now back into the ring. That'll break the count from the official. CM Punk now trying to get some life back into his injured left leg. Is Punk going to climb to the top rope here?
Oh, God, he's got that look in his eye. He's got that crazed look.
Oh, my God. Punk up top.
Oh.
Both men might be about to get smoked here, Cole.
Oh, he moved! Oh! Oh!
And he landed on his leg.
Yeah, he did.
First on the table, which means he injured the knee. The already hurt knee. Punk really banged it up when he came down on the table, feet first.
A turn of speed from Cody at exactly the right moment, and CM Punk may have just fallen on his own sword.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Cody's got to get Punk. Now watch Punk. Punk landed on the bad knee, Wade. Punk landed on the bad knee.
Oh, man, I think he's wiped out both knees at this point in the match, Cole.
But Cody's got to get Punk back in the ring in order to win the championship.
Well, it's complete carnage here, and referee Charles Robinson is counting right now. He's given a lot of leeway in this one.
Punk may have the stakes. He may have a fractured patella.
Hoisted upon his own petard.
Cody trying to drag the champion. Punk, I don't even know how. I don't even think Punk's awake here.
I mean, that is a heavy carcass to throw into the ring for a clearly exhausted Cody Rhodes.
Man,
but you will never get a better chance than this, Cody. Dig deep.
Wade, what a critical error by CM Punk when he came off the top rope and the way he landed on an already banged up and injured knee.
Well, you saw the idea from Punk. He was going to put that kill shot on Cody on the outside. It was so sweet until a millisecond before connection. And look out here, Cole.
Cody Rhodes now going up the top rope.
Oh!
Oh my God, Cody! Oh. He was going for the cutter, and he took out the official Charles Robinson as Punk moved out of harm's way.
Cody cut Charles.
Oh, but there's no referee.
Who's gonna come out to screw Punk?
About the worst place you could possibly collapse.
Does Punk have anything left in his bad leg to be able to plant for another GTS like he did moments ago? Cody from behind. Crossroads. Punk just, I think his momentum brought him out of the ring, but it doesn't even matter because there's no official.
I mean, looking at this right now, we're almost...
Wait. It's Randy Orton! It's Randy Orton! RKO! The link to the camera.
What just transpired?
Punk has no clue where he's at. He certainly did not see that coming. But that is a gift thrown the way of CM Punk.
Randy Orton waited, and he struck when the official was out of the equation.
Wonder when Randy was coming back.
Punk can put this to bed relatively easily.
And GTS. Orton screw.
Oh, I was gonna say
Cody.
There. If Cody had kicked out, that would have been crazy.
What a matchup worthy of the WWE title. And a match that could have gone all night long was interrupted by the Apex Predator, who strikes Cody Rhodes.
Victory for Punk, and here is where everything turned around.
This October, don't miss the world's best fighters as they take the ring in one of the most anticipated movies of the year, Street Fighter, coming to theaters October 16th.
So Cody going in.
Yeah, there's still a couple movies I still need to see in theaters. I still need to see Young Washington. I still need to see the new Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man just came out.
Yeah, so that's why I need to watch.
haven't seen it yet.
Young Washington came out a month ago. I'm putting it off. It did really well. Like they're talking about doing a sequel, adapting more of George Washington's life. Because this covers like his younger days when he was a general in the British Army. Well, he served in the British Army. I don't know if he was a general. No. I don't remember. So yeah, they could do a sequel of him during the Revolutionary War.
A hell of a match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes tonight. But in the end, CM Punk survives as the WWE champion.
The next confirmed pay-per-view is Money in the Bank in October, but they have like Sunday night's main event on September. I wonder what they're going to do Crown Jewel because they haven't announced that yet.
Not good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me?
come over there and smack them glasses straight off your face.
Lost your mind.
This for the Cruiserweight Championship for the world.
There's not going to be a 12-round war. I promise you that. He's not good enough.
He can say whatever he wants. I don't quit. I don't stay down on one knee. Proven.
Easy work. Easy work.
We are at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota tonight for SummerSlam Saturday after just an absolutely classic WWE Championship match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and the return tonight of none other than the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. All I can say is wow.
Yeah, absolute disaster scene here at ringside. Imagine how the bodies of CM Punk and especially Cody Rhodes feel right now. Never forget about Randy Orton.
Been quite the week. WWE Radio debuting Sirius XM channel 156, and not only do you get all the great talk shows and podcasts, you'll great live play-by-play action of some of our premium live events, including SummerSlam. NXT's Vic Joseph and Booker T calling all the action radio style.
And this time, Oblivion, Tanner, flipping through the air, blood blower, again, she's held up, she's brought down with Oblivion by Morgan. Morgan into the cover, pulling the leg back, falling back to retain her title. Jimmy in the ring looking for 1D, but Jay doesn't realize Jimmy just got wiped out by the Samoan spike. Pro Solo Sikoa, Jay turned around, ran to the top rope, ramp side, turned around into BFT.
Like, I wonder who would just choose to do that, to listen to a pay-per-view through the radio, just the radio style, not be able to see anything.
I feel like it's probably a similar thing to, like, I know that there are people out there that would listen to a baseball game over the radio.
Yeah, back in the day.
I think it's probably a similar thing. It's like, hey, I already have this Sirius XM subscription. I don't want to pay for the pay-per-views, so I'll just listen to the commentary on the radio.
You get to hear Booker T in all his glory.
Yeah. Respect.
That's our main event for tomorrow. I'd be surprised if Rollins won. I honestly think Reigns is holding it all the way to Mania.
April 2027, WrestleMania 43 is live from Riyadh.
The greatest live event.
That is going to be such a weird Mania.
Oh, I do not doubt that.
But yeah, we saw this, like what they're going to do for stateside during that time. They're gonna, for Madison Square Garden, they're going to have a AAA and NXT event. AAA Eternal Glory. NXT.
More fan experiences to be announced. Your WrestleMania experience comes to life.
NXT roster's like, yeah, we're not doing stand and deliver in Saudi Arabia.
Hey, now you can finally pay the very nice, very evil superstar his due with the official Danhausen Human
What the hell is this?
Now available on WWEshop.com. These collectible oils are the perfect way to pay tribute, curse your enemies, or simply have a very nice, very
Yeah, it's Danhausen ice cream truck.
$101 trillion bills are available now.
This guy's a money-making machine.
And of course, that is not legal tender.
No shit, Wade. It's like, Wade's got some bad news for us.
Stolen human monies on a pole that will be going back to their rightful owner, Dirty Dog.
And here's the rest of the card. Again, it starts tomorrow, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific here on the ESPN.
I'm still annoyed for the interim championship. Just vacate the title, damn it.
It's crazy to see Bishop Dyer in a title match this soon, coming back onto
Yeah, he's
WWE.
Baron Corbin again. Big E. Did you watch that New Day video they posted? With them as like
I reposted that.
Yeah, I need to look at Big E is a unicorn with a broken horn. I was like, guys, don't make me cry over a cartoon unicorn. I've already seen the last unicorn.
You should cry. You should cry every time you see a unicorn because you know that shit is not going down well.
I mean, yeah, actually, that is true. I mean,
have you seen Death of a Unicorn?
No, but I have seen Legend and I have seen The Last Unicorn.
Death of a Unicorn's a more recent one that stars Jenna Ortega and
Is that the horror movie?
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
All right, it's showing us the history between Oba and Brock.
Deception. Fury. Hope. Rage. Power. Vengeance. At the Titan's second clash, the great beast rose once more. A storm of 7 F5s brought the destroyer to his knees. And the conqueror reclaimed his mantle.
I feel like it's stupid when they call part 1. They're not acknowledging that he beat Brock at WrestleMania, and WrestleMania Brock decided to, take off his shoes.
Yeah.
They're just like, this all started because Brock F5'd him 7 times.
Get hit. Don't forget, it is 1-1. Me and you, Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Hell in a cell.
As the titans of old were once cast down, these monstrosities drag each other to the underworld.
Brock Lesnar has never been defeated inside hell in a cell. At SummerSlam.
This is his Viking thing. They should be calling it Hell in a Cell, but with 1 L.
Into the hour of judgment.
No more games, no more running. You can't run from the ruler.
Are you saying that it should be called Hella in a Shell?
Hella. That's like the name of the goddess. Like Hell is the realm. Or is it Helheim? I'm trying to remember what. Is it? I think it's either actually. Hell. Mythological being, yeah.
In 1997, St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, she's originally known as Hela. I think it's just in Marvel she's Hela.
Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker in the debut of The Undertaker Brothers Cage.
She is the
Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi will battle inside this structure, and look, Wade, at the tail of the tape.
Niflheim. That's the realm she rules. Yeah, Niflheim.
Of one another, of course, Oba with a massive experience differential compared to the huge career of Brock Lesnar, but these are two.
Hell is the location and her name, like Hades.
Inside Hell in a Cell for our pleasure.
Interesting how the crowd reacts because Brock's gonna be in his hometown. Minnesota.
Are there nerves when it comes to the king of the ring?
There can only be nerves when you are stepping into a structure like this. First time at SummerSlam, first time in Hell in a Cell, and oh yeah, the beast incarnate is going to be in there with you.
It is nearing 2 a.m. in Nigeria. That is where Oba Femi's father, Nee, the rest of his family are watching here tonight to see if Oba Femi can conquer the beast inside Hell in a Cell. To steal a line from my old broadcast partner, Taz. Wade, here comes the pain.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to steal a line from the SmackDown video game.
Lesnar has spent much of his life in Minnesota. At the University of Minnesota, he won the NCAA Division I Wrestling Championship. He'd go on to win a WWE title at 25 years old. He even tried out for the NFL's Minnesota Vikings here. And tonight, he does battle inside Hell in a Cell in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is just the second time in the history of SummerSlam we have had a Hell in a Cell match. Back in 2008, The Undertaker and Edge did battle inside Hell in a Cell. Speaking of The Undertaker, twice in his career, Wade, he was locked inside this structure with that man, Brock Lesnar. And both times, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated the Phenom in the structure once known as the Devil's Playground.
Cole, this matchup is all about Paige.
Yep. Oh wow. Brock Lesnar's main event in more SummerSlams than anybody in his. Well, this is 10th SummerSlam main event. There was like a few years where
Which
he
I
made.
guess makes sense.
Yeah. There was a few years where he main evented every single year. Like he had a streak going with that. So Roman Reigns has the most WrestleMania main events, and Brock Lesnar has the most SummerSlam main events.
Pinfall or submission.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match.
Here we go.
Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 302 pounds, the 2026 King of the Ring, Oba History.
Well, she should have seen that coming. Don't fall, Paul.
Hopefully that's not a gimmicked table.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul.
Heyman.
Introducing the Beast of the Proctagon, weighing 303 pounds, fighting out of the University of Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. You
Well, that sounds like a rule.
It does sound like a rule. Yeah, it is a rule. There are no rules. Like, there's one rule.
Except for these two.
Harness that tonight, Wade, and somehow pull off this win over the Beast.
He needs to channel those nerves and somehow turn them into adrenaline, because acid dread is now kicking in the body of Oba Femi. There's nothing you can do in the Performance Center in Orlando that prepares you for this. There are no trial runs for Hell in a Cell. You just have to experience it. And Oba Femi, good luck.
In the Royal Rumble this year, Brock Lesnar eliminated Oba. Oba would beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Brock would return and clash in Italy to beat Oba Femi. The rubber match of sorts here tonight. Lesnar, Femi, locked inside Hell in a Cell. Senior official Chad Patton is only there for a pinfall count and perhaps a tap out. Paul Heyman steering through us here at the announce table. You have to wonder what's going through his mind if his gravy train, Brock Lesnar, is defeated tonight by Oba Femi.
His gravy train.
And here we go. And Femi.
Oh, here we go. Go, 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 go.
Center of the ring, and he may have stunned Brock with that uppercut, and now the body shot in the shoulders to the midsection. And Femi exploding here in the early going of the matchup.
God, just two juggernauts colliding right from the off, and one of these two shortly is going to find out they're not quite as unstoppable as they thought they were.
It took a 7
Ooh.
for Lesnar to
God dang.
Femi at class.
Woo!
Number 1, German suplex. Number 2, Oba Femi taking a trip to where, Wade?
Suplex City. Oh, he stood up. He stood up.
Back up to his feet after 3 Germans, and Brock Lesnar knocked out of the ring with the force of the ruler.
Oh my God! Nobody has bounced up from Suplex City like that and just shrugged it off.
And now Femi bringing the attack to Lesnar. He understands he's got to be aggressive early. He can't sit back. He's got to take the fight to Brock.
Oh, you give Brock Lesnar an inch, he takes 1,000,000 miles. You have to fight tooth and nail to just get a foothold in the early going.
And now Femi driven right into the step shoulder first by Lesnar.
God, the mass of humanity these two share, it is ridiculous. Up close and personal, it's like nothing else.
Brock Lesnar has been playing a number of mind games with Femi in recent weeks.
I don't think these two are the same species as the rest of us, Cole.
Yeah, and indeed, is Lesnar now going for a suplex. Oba Femi blocking, and he's going to turn it into one. Brock Lesnar has talked a lot about the importance of the late great Hall of Famer, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, from right here in Minnesota, what Mr. Perfect meant to the early career of Brock Lesnar. As Lesnar is driven out shoulder first into the steel steps. Lesnar was bred for this business. Tremendous amateur wrestler, burst on the scene, youngest WWE champion in history. But for Oba Femi, he's just been doing this way for 4 years.
It just comes naturally to some people. You know, Brock Lesnar is the ultimate global combat athlete, perhaps the greatest of all time, and will never be replicated. But if anyone's going to come close, Oba Femi has the tools.
And Femi, understanding the importance of using weapons in this environment, sets up the table and drives Lesnar into the table. And
that's a clean break.
Right now, and I'm a bit shocked.
I mean, the size of the guy who went through it. So.
We'll take another look at the extreme levels of
physicality
right off the bat. And Oba's done exactly what he had to do here. He's had to use his youthful exuberance.
It's hard for me to write notes. His
explosivity to completely swarm Brock and not let Brock use any veteran tactics to overwhelm him.
Was Brock expecting this early onslaught?
No, he was expecting the nerves to overcome Oba Femi. You saw how long Brock took to come out here. He was letting Oba stand in the ring.
Oh, damn.
And Lesnar again with another shot to the face, and Femi's down.
This is about the most treacherous environment a human being can find themselves in.
Lesnar stalking his opponent again, looking to hit Femi for a third time with those massive steel steps.
Just looks devastating each time.
Both men devastated already in this one. There really are no escape routes, no shortcuts, no excuses.
God dang, bro.
From a flying steel steps coming directly at your forehead.
Oh, damn.
You might notice, I'm not sure if you get a shot of the right side of Lesnar, but the welts have begun to form on Lesnar. The steps in the table, Lesnar's gone through a tremendous amount of punishment. The back as well of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, the welts on the skin.
Steps in the stable and a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man the moon.
Damage to the muscles, the internal organs, the skeletal frame. That's what these guys are.
Ooh.
It's not going to get any easier.
A fifth German suplex. And after each one, Oba Femi.
Oh, God. Brock's already bruised up.
A true test for the rules.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Although I'm wondering how long it's going to be before one of them starts bleeding.
Treachery everywhere you look. Inside, hell in a cell, and the referee has the easiest job of all.
Ooh.
Destruction on the mind of Lesnar.
So few rules right here. Do you want to give up? Can I count 3? That's about it for the referee.
Lesnar was so shocked at the loss to WrestleMania, we thought he had called it a career, only to return and beat Femi at Clash in Italy. And now Brock looking to defeat Oba in a match made his own, Hell in a Cell. Another suplex delivered by Brock.
So Oba Femi is going to learn a lot about himself right now, just as we are all learning about Oba Femi every time he's on TV. Oba has never been in a position to have to endure this level of pain. We don't know how he's going to react. He doesn't know how he's going to react, but we do know how Brock reacts in that cell, and it's better than anyone else in history, and he's showing us that now.
Ooh.
Oba Femi, this time onto the steel chairs. I mean, he's locked in.
We got Slim Jim tables. We have Wingstop chairs.
A two-time Rumble winner, a king of the ring.
Oh, it does. It does say it like that.
2002 to win the WWE title. Beat Cena in 2014 to win a world title.
I wish Chris was here to see that. He'd already annoyed about the Slim Jim tables. Now we got the Wingstop chairs. Oh. Ooh.
Goes Lesnar.
Just seriously huge amounts of humanity being thrown around by both men like they are kids' toys. Make no mistake, most of us could not even lift Oba Femi or Brock Lesnar off their feet.
And Oba now trying to fight back in this matchup. Femi to his feet. Brock to his feet as well. Oba Femi meets him with a body shot. And another one by Femi.
Yeah, that was a wild swing by Brock, and it was easily blocked by Oba. And Brock may be hurting in a big way here. His endurance might be damaged.
And Oba Femi now. Uppercut after uppercut. And Femi Femi realizes he's in trouble. Brock could not get off the F5. And now Femi again. Planting Lesnar. The power of Femi.
On the speed to go back on the attack and not cover. And
Oh.
Lesnar across the ring. And Oba could be closing in.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
It's absolutely absurd to see human beings with this level of strength.
Oba Femi now lifting Brock Lesnar up onto his shoulders. Femi's got him in position.
Oh.
For the win. The cover. Brock kicked out.
I was gonna say, there's no way that I would have ended it like that.
And this is just Oba Femi throwing everything he's got. The way of the beast.
Oh, and Brock just sat up and looked Oba Femi in the eyes. And the self-doubt now, maybe creeping in on Femi. And Lesnar with Oba on his shoulders.
F5. Oh.
My God, he's dead.
Straight back up. Lesnar with
2. Oh.
What the hell is going on? The Beast with Oba up again. And Brock with a third F5. Cover by Lesnar.
No.
And now doubt may be creeping into the mind of the Beast.
Well, at this point in the match, a kick out and laughter after a fall from Grace, and then a kick out after 3 F5s. Both men's psyches are completely shattered, and all bets are off.
When Wade's talking about shattered psyches, I'm just thinking of Professor X going insane because his mind has been broken by the Shadow King.
Brock isn't dangerous enough to arm himself with a steel chair, bending it over the body of Femi.
If ridiculous amounts of violence were not enough to finish the job, what do? You turn up the dial even further. Brock Lesnar knows that better than anyone.
That is Brock is ripping
Oh, well.
the canvas apart. Brock Lesnar ripping the canvas apart.
Oh.
I guess they aren't using that for night 2.
There's a tactic in play here. I'm not sure what it is.
And now trying to rip into that protective cover.
So you're trying to put Oba through the ring?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Ripping off that protective covering. Lesnar's out for blood.
I mean, that's a thin layer of padding over those boards, but what it does is spread out the impact of a landing that helps reduce injuries. That's gone, that's out the way, and this is a targeted attack by Brock Lesnar.
And Brock looking to use the exposed boards. Oh my goodness!
Oh, it's gonna go for a tombstone.
Lesnar!
Tombstone.
Do you realize what we just witnessed?
Oh, he kicked out.
Oba kicked out! Oba kicked out! On the tombstone!
Oba Femi is not a human being.
How the hell is Femi standing? Lesnar looks like he's seen a ghost.
Oh, he punched the chair out of his hand.
The chair.
Oh, fall from grace.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
here's the cover. Oba Femi slays the beast. Here is your winner.
I am fine with that.
Well, Wade, if this is the last time we've seen Brock Lesnar in a WWE ring, what a memory he has left us with. And what a memory Oba Femi has given us.
That was a good Hell in a Cell match. Not the best one I've ever seen, but it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best, but I really feel like this match shouldn't have been a back and forth. It would have been more.
Well, this was the ultimate finale between the two, so it had to be a struggle.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I hope it's the finale because I do not want this to carry on for a full year.
Nah, this is it. This is Hell in a Cell.
Of this audience, I'm lost for words after what we just saw. That was Brock Lesnar laughing in the face of Oba Femi after a fall.
I like that callback for that match with the Undertaker, and then he paid tribute to Undertaker with that tombstone.
In a row to finish off Oba Femi, but Oba Femi just kept bouncing up one after the other. And this is when Brock
I think Oba was supposed to have him land on the boards, but he missed. But still,
I mean,
after some thin layer of padding was removed, maximizing the damage, and then going a little old school into his past, drilling Oba Femi head
tombstone.
with that tombstone pile driver.
But Wade, Oba Femi did the unthinkable. He kicked out of the tombstone, and then he would literally punch the chair out of the hands of Lesnar,
which would have shattered a normal man's hand in an instant. But this is not a normal man. One more fall from.
I think Brock looked over real quick to see if he landed on it.
Changing of the guard inside Hell in a Cell.
An amazing performance by Oba Femi here tonight.
Yeah.
The ruler, Oba Femi, the king, Oba Femi, the beast slayer, has cemented his legacy. The next big thing is here.
And that was night one of WWE SummerSlam 2026. Overall, I thought that was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. So let's get into it real quick. So first up, we had Liv Morgan defending the Women's World Championship against Iyo Sky. And what I thought was a really good opener. It was really intense. A lot more intense. A lot more physical than I probably thought it was going to be. But ultimately, Liv Morgan would get the upper hand thanks to her Judgment Day buddies and defeat Iyo Sky to retain the Women's Championship. What did you think of the match, Mo?
I thought it was decent. I mean, expected interference, of course. Enjoyable was the back and forth use of each other's move sets, because there was one point where Iyo did Oblivion to Liv, and then Liv, like she, I guess I'm just not too big on a lot of her matches. She has a certain
Mm,
look to her, but when it comes to the wrestling, I kind of just don't know what to expect.
yeah.
It seems like she's more of a, I mean, she's definitely a heel type at this point, and most of her things are like big moments, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next up, we had the six-man tag match with the Bloodline with Jacob Fatu and the Usos taking on L.A. Knight, yeah, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. So let me pull up the little things real quick. So I thought this was a pretty good six-man tag match. The funniest part, obviously, was Solo mocking Jay by rolling it back and doing the yeets. That was really funny. I laughed my butt off at that. Some other things. Jacob no selling Solo's move was pretty badass, and then Solo kind of mocking him in the back, doing a little gyrating. And afterward, the line just beat the hell out of Solo until Royce Keys came in and clean house. That Avalanche slam by Royce was pretty cool. Uh, but ultimately, Solo would hit the Samoan spike, which allowed LA Knight to pick up the win. So I enjoyed it. What do you think of this match? I was glad to see LA Knight won.
Well, yeah. I mean, overall, decent match. It was nice to see Royce Hobbs um, with his getting some pay-per-view time in, and of course, LA Knight always enjoyable. Solo though was, I would say, the most entertaining person in the whole
Mm-hmm.
match, just because of the fact that not only did he make fun of the Yeet, but they actually decided to lean into it and start playing
Yeah,
Jay's music, and everyone in the crowd went along, so that was fun.
yeah. Solo's really coming to his own. Like it took him a bit from the fair because at first they tried to make him the silent enforcer, then they kind of try to make him like a badass heel or a chicken shit heel, and now they just let him kind of just be himself. He's found that level of comfort on the mic where he's showing that charisma. And I like to see it. All right, so next up we had Gunter versus Nick Aldis. Uh I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed the match. Like it was great to see Nick Aldis back in the ring after 3 years, his WWE in ring debut. It was a really good technical match between these two I guess they're veterans of like the European style. So some highlights were like Gunther confronting all his family ringside, which his wife Mickey James and their son. Uh, Aldis got that Kingsland cloverleaf on him. That was great. But ultimately, after 3 attempts of trying to get Aldis in the sleeper hold, Aldis would ultimately tap out and Gunther would win. But and then after the match, Aldis got a standing ovation with his family in the ground. I thought it was a great in-ring return for Aldis. I hope this is not the last time we see him as an in-ring competitor, and it gives some Gunter some momentum in the meantime while he's not directly in the WWE title scene. What do you think of the match?
I mean, I I would think that for this is probably the I have heard of Nick Aldis before, and I'm aware of where he came from, but I never watched any match that he was in until now. So I mean,
Did you watch
his style,
the original All In?
no,
Okay.
no, but I have I have it. I have the original All In. I just have not been. I've been meaning to watch it at some point.
That's a good show,
But
especially the Aldis Cody match is good.
but I mean, what I saw, it was a good back and forth. It wasn't like I really don't expect to see him. I don't expect this to really turn into much of a thing. It was interesting to see him in the ring, but I doubt that they're gonna have him do like a lone program with Gunther, especially when he got tapped out in SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think it's good. The end of this was Gunter, but I do hope we get to see Aldis in the ring again with somebody else. like they teased the hell out of him with Orton for a while. So maybe I don't know if they can go back to that well. We'll see. So next up, we had a 6-woman tag team match, which was the Bella Twins and Paige taking on Fatal Influences, JC Jane, Laney Reed, and Fallon Henley. This match was okay. I mean, it was as good as a Bella match is. Paige did so. What's what I was looking for? Let me look up some whatever I wrote about this. Well, yeah, one of those bruise spots was Brie getting her head stomped into the steel steps. That was crazy. But ultimately,
Then there's
oh yeah,
JC Jane doing a cannonball.
Oh yeah,
to the Bellas on the steel step.
Yeah, that was right. I think it was right after that. But ultimately, Fatal Influence would get the win. And as we can all predicted, the Bella Twins turned on Paige because Nikki ultimately was jealous. Was jealous of Paige getting her spot at WrestleMania. And I was talking to Chris about this. I think it was ultimately this will lead to the Bella Twins versus Paige and AJ Lee. I think that would make sense with all their history. That'd be a good way to bring AJ Lee back. So maybe they can do that at Money in the Bank. But I'd say this match was okay, but I'd say it was the least best match on the card. What do you have any thoughts? Least best. I think that's a nice way of saying it. Do you have any other thoughts on the match?
It was. I feel like the whole point of this match was just for that betrayal.
Yeah, just for the betrayal. Yeah.
So.
This is the kind of match where if SummerSlam was one night, this wouldn't be on the card. They would just done this on Raw.
I don't know. Betrayal segment. I feel like that would be on here.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, it was nice to see Fatal Influence do their thing.
Yeah, they're definitely giving them a big push.
But the premise for the match was weak in my opinion, so it's kind of just like,
yeah,
you know what you're here for.
Yeah. So moving on. Like, so let's see. Had anything else? Yeah. Okay. So we had a pretty cool advertisement for Street Fighter, which has come out in October because they had to keep reminding us. Which I'll go see that.
When's it coming out?
October, sometime in October. But we finally showed the trailer where what Roman Reigns looks like as Akuma. I don't know. I'll see how it is.
There was promo posters.
Yeah, but seeing it like in movement was different. I don't know. I still kind of think Akuma should have been played by a Japanese actor, but they decided to go with like someone with a bigger bill like Roman Reigns. We'll see how it works. But speaking of Street Fighter, the one that starts at Cody Rhodes took on CM Punk for the WWE Championship. So let me go ahead and pull up the highlights of that I wrote down. So they start off with a big back and forth between the two. Some of the highlights, we got that suicide dive by Cody, that gnarly looking dragon screw by Cody. Cody Rhodes tried to hit disaster kick and Punk countered it. That was pretty cool right there. Then Cody hit the Cody cutter. Punk tried to get a GTS on Cody, but he countered it into a figure 4 leg lock. Cody Rhodes hit a crossroads for the near fall. First GTS that didn't work. Then they went and fought out to the outside. And Punk hit a second GTS. Took out Cody, put him out on the announce table. Had a bad idea. Decided to put Cody on the ropes and do a flying elbow off the top of the ring post. But Cody was able to react and get off the announce table, which caused Punk to miss and land his knee right on that announce table, which was pretty crazy to look at. Then Cody got Punk back in the ring, and then he accidentally took out the referee, poor Charles Robinson.
Cody cut Charles.
Yeah, Cody cut Charles. But ultimately, we had the big return of the night as Randy Orton showed up RKO'd the heck out of Cody, got out of dodge, which allowed Punk to get back in the ring, hit the third GTS, and pick up the win. I thought this was a good match between these two. And it led to, I thought maybe Randy Orton might come back, but it was really cool to see him back now. He's been gone since WrestleMania. So I guess now they're gonna pick up the Cody Orton feud without the title, because maybe they'll wrestle at Money in the Bank. But it'd be interesting to see who CM Punk moves on to. I know on night 2 we have a number one contenders match between Sammy and Finn, so that'll determine who his next opponent is. But I thought this was a good WWE title match. What did you think of it?
I mean, this was very. I feel like it started off kind of slow, but then ramped up. CM Punk jumping off the top was devastating because it was just like,
his knee, man.
With all the setup, I was just like, yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die, and now he's dead. Fortunately, he had a senzu bean and resurrected, and then came back only to do everything. But
does that make Randy Orton his Yajirobe? Because he took out
maybe
he took out Giant Ape Cody.
But seeing Randy make an appearance and causing the title match, that's fine with me. I feel like it would have been weird to have Cody win the title yet again after.
Yeah, he doesn't need a title back this soon.
Long. Yeah, but still entertaining nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. And now he gets to go back to his feud with Orton without title, which will keep him out of the title picture for a bit. And like I said, we'll see who Punk's next opponent's going to be. We'll determine that on night 2 between Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. All right. So next up, we had our main event of the evening and a Hell in a Cell match between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. So I pull up the highlights of that because there was many. So they both came down to the ring. Both of them got huge reactions from the crowd. The crowd was pretty much behind both these guys. We had the great introductions. Was of course Paul Heyman stealing the show as he always does. Then the match started.
Have they? I want to interject and just ask if you know, have they done the side-by-side camera for Oba's entrance in the past?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. It seems like a fun thing to add to his entrance.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Continue.
So Brock, of course, tried to get into his Suplex City mode, but after the last suplex, Oba literally bounced up from the suplex back onto his feet, which was crazy. Oba Femi got a table, which is brought to you by Slim Jim, and then just chucked Brock Lesnar right through it, like got a clean break out of it. Then Brock Lesnar was able to get back to the ring, got the steel steps, started bashing. He bashed the hell out of Oba with that steel step. Because usually when they usually throw steel steps, it doesn't really look that effective because he has like that bong sound. But when Brock threw it, it looked like it damn well took his head off.
You could hear the thud throughout the arena.
Yeah. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar got a chair, which is brought to you by Wingstop. Just beat the heck out of Oba with the chair, put two of them down, and suplexed Oba into the chair. Tried to get him up in an F5. Oba was able to counter it. Oba then hit the fall from grace, which Brock was able to kick out. Then Brock hit 3 F5s in a row onto Oba, which wasn't enough to take him out. Brock decided then to rip up the ring mat, exposing the wood. And as a tribute to the Undertaker, he faced in 2 Hell in a Cell matches, tombstoned Oba Femi onto the wood. Tried to do an Undertaker style pin, but Oba kick out. Oba was able to get up, hit a second. Brock tried to get the chair again. Oba punched the chair out of his hand. They got a second fall from grace, and Oba Femi defeated Brock Lesnar. I thought, it was a short but sweet Hell in a Cell match. Like I said before, one of the best Hell in a Cell match I've ever seen. But as a finale between these two and their feud, I thought it was pretty good. And I enjoyed it and gave Oba Femi a massive win that he needed. Now he's still the king of the ring. He's still got that world title opportunity. It'd be interesting to see when he decides to cash it in. So, what do you think of this main event?
I was annoyed at the video package in the beginning, making it seem like Act 1 was Brock initiating the multiple F5s on Oba Femi. And they still, like, this is just an editing or storytelling thing that is annoying to me, is the fact that it's like at the end of that particular segment, Brock goes 1-1. But with the way that it's presented, where was the previous one from? Because they didn't show WrestleMania. And then going on to this multi-act thing, it was like, okay, you guys are drawing this all out. I hope that this is actually in Act 3 and that it is done. There. I did like the tributes that Brock did to his biggest opponent, The Undertaker. That was cool. I do kind of wonder if it was for the ending. I do kind of wonder if it was meant to be that Brock was gonna hit the boards.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Because I remember when he landed, you could see Brock looking over at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he had already like done the tombstone, and it's like the tombstone is not like, it looks devastating on the person that it's being done to, but it's really the person who's doing it that is messing themselves up. So for Brock to take the knees hard onto that had to be a lot, and then for him to then turn around and take his back on it, probably would have been quite a bit.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was a good main event, a good show, a star-making performance for Oba Family. Like, they definitely got really, he is kind of like the only person I could compare him to is Brock Lesnar, because Brock has similar rise to fame back in 2002, where he came out of nowhere and just shot up the ranks into the main event. And it was very fitting that Mark Cole gave him the moniker. They wants to get to Brock Lesnar, the next big thing. I did appreciate him bringing up Taz's old catchphrase for Brock when he came out. Here comes the pain, which that was so iconic. It became a SmackDown game. Like, SmackDown, here comes the pain. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Like, there was no confirmation from Brock if this is his last match. If it is his last match, I feel like it's fitting. But I don't know. It'd be up to whether Lesnar wants to do it again. But yeah, we'll have to see. I guess find out on Raw what Oba Family's going to do next. Yeah. Any other thoughts of the show before we wrap things up? All right. So what are your, we have 6 matches, but what were your top 3 matches, and what is your grade for night 1? Or do we want to wait till our grade for the last night, for both nights together?
I mean, let's make this easy on ourselves and push it till tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. So you want to do the top 3 matches for both nights? For like, we'll just do it as a whole?
Well, let's say our top 3, and then we'll save the grade for
tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. What was your top 3 matches for night 1?
So, got the main event out of the way. Cody versus Punk. And then the 6-man.
Yep, that's gonna be mine too. I think those were the 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
yeah, like Gunter, all this was great, but that 6-man had a lot of fun moments to it. All right, so that's it for our reaction to night 1 of SummerSlam. So I'm trying to remember how Chris usually wraps these up. All right.
If you like what you see,
yeah, that's it. If you like what you see,
thank you very much for watching.
Yes, if you like what you see, was watching, we need you to subscribe. This channel is very close to 10,000 subscribers. Very close. So if you are one of the people out there who watches regularly, enjoys what you like to see, but you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon so you get every notification and you can see our lovely mugs on your screen. So, like I said, if you like it, so share it around. And if you like it just a little bit, keep watching, because we got night 2 coming up for SummerSlam. So if you want to keep finding, you can find me over on different social medias on Facebook, Instagram, and XX _ Twitter baby. But Mo, where can they find you on the World Wide Web?
You can find me out in the abyss as you are slowly being sucked into the void. As you're being slowly sucked into the void of content, doom scrolling, wondering, will this AI teach me how to love, or will I love the AI? And then through all the code, through all the pictures, through all the recipes that start off with stories that don't go anywhere, you may find the name Afro Mobro appear. And if you enter that name somewhere on the internet, you may come across my Instagram, maybe, or maybe some beats and sounds that I put out in the past just for the hell of it. You might see a dog or two. But that's my time.
Do you plan these ahead of time, or do you just make them up on top of your head?
Nope, just not planning.
Because that was honestly, I thought that's from like a script you're writing. Because like falling in love with AI in the abyss sounds like a James Cameron movie. All right, but that's it for our reactions to night 1 of SummerSlam. So I'm Nick Slade. This is Mo. This has been a very biggest party of the summer edition of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling, and we will see you guys later. Bye. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.